Strahd with Fent.
Okay, so that's the
Oh
first
my
line in the
God.
thing. But all right, so we're gonna pick right back up where we left off. You guys had touched the basement, barely managed to get out of there, and then came to the second floor, the big ballroom area, and decided to go to sleep. Where you guys set up like a little trap at the
Oh yeah,
door,
the piano and the
and
harp.
yeah, you guys took your long rest. And so we're going to start with you
It was a scary
guys.
basement.
We're gonna start with you guys waking up, so you guys can go ahead and take away after your long rest. And you have to, what? You have the basement, or you can leave, I guess, or whatever. It's up to you.
Quick question. When it comes to rations and food, how do you work that? Like, are you doing like super hardcore rules or what?
I imagine rations are per day, and usually you hold like 10 days worth on you by standard. So
Okay.
you'll need to like restock when you go to like stores, but typically I imagine you guys are eating your rations. So.
Okay. I just wanted to keep track of mine. That's it.
Oh yeah, definitely keep track of it. That's part of your inventory to keep track of.
Is,
And
is, is this
for our new player, if
is
you
this
have,
my cue?
well, it can be. I mean, I was gonna let them kind of wake up first, but if you want to just go right
All
in,
right, all right.
you
No,
can.
no,
You
I'll
can
wait
be
my turn.
first. No, nothing wrong with that.
All right, I need to catch up anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, if you want to take a second, go to my the top section of my server. You'll see campaigns, and then there you can get like a read through of the way I run games. Um, might be a good way to
Okay.
get started while they wake up. Everyone, go ahead.
Well, you said wake up, and my internet was just waking up because it was cutting in and out for a hot second there.
You're you guys just woke up from your long rest, and you have
Yeah.
decision on what to do next.
Mhm.
Bulbous is fully roasting an MRE over the fire.
I don't believe you're supposed to cook those. I think those are just ready to eat.
No, they taste
They
better
eat the
cooked.
paper.
Oh,
You know what? I'm sure he can handle the paper. Yeah, it'll
yeah,
probably be fine.
fiber.
Are we sure that we want to go into the basement now? I think we can. I think we can just leave. I think it'll be fine.
You
As you
just
say that
know
you want to
those
leave, Bulbous just kind of looks at you.
those ghost children will be waiting for you outside, don't you?
Well,
Uh,
that's fair. We did tell them we would help. Alright,
cool.
well,
We are helping, so
yes.
uh,
Well, if all else fails, we'll burn it down again, and there's no better place to start the fire than in the basement.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
pretty
But
true. Yeah,
heat does rise, so I suppose that would work.
but it's probably gonna come back like it always does.
Unless,
Apparently.
unless we kill whatever's down there, whatever that chanting was.
You know, we've been lied to multiple times. What if we burn the house down and it doesn't come back?
It's a possibility.
Well,
Oh,
let's go
burn.
see what's down there first, and then we'll consider whether we need to burn it or not.
Very true.
It may
Nobody
be
happens to... Oh, go. Sorry.
there's nothing worse down there than cobwebs.
Could be,
We've been
but
down there.
yeah, I was going to say we've seen a couple of things down there, and there was a bunch of chanting.
And monsters?
Yes, that
Mhm.
maybe,
Wall
but
monsters.
and the occasional ghoul, but uh, also, but nobody happens to have any bags of holding on them, do they? Because I heard that if you put two of them together, you could create a portal to the to somewhere. I forget where.
Straight to the afterlife. Yes, it works well.
Well, yes, but I mean, like, we could put them both on we could tie one to one rope and one to another, and then we could just let them go on either side of the room, and make the house implode on itself.
I think we should. Let's go check out the basement.
It's
Sorry,
both
I-
of that idea. Yeah.
I,
I'm so.
I think I had one of the walruses mushrooms again.
No, I still got those right here.
Oh God, then something must be in the air.
As you guys are getting ready to make your way out of the room, you hear a loud clashing sound as if one of the suits of armor outside was pushed down.
And you hear, well, there goes stealth.
Uh, did one of you say that?
No.
Nope. Bulbous is right here. Bulbous didn't say anything.
What is it that you set up at your door again? Do you remember?
I think we just put like the
You just like
some chairs.
you just like chairs. That's right. You just kind of like blocked the doorknobs from turning. That's right.
Unless we moved the piano, but I don't think we did.
No.
No, I slept.
No,
I slept on the piano.
Yeah.
I knock gently on the door. I don't force anything. I just knock, and I say something. It looks like, if you were the monster, you would have opened the door by now.
It's fair. That is fair.
Be
Is it
a,
housekeeping?
be a
We're them.
ghosty or be a ghoulie.
I be the rose and thorns scent.
That.
The kids.
The
Oh,
children.
we got another one. It seems.
Are you guys trapped in there? Do you want me to save you?
No.
Well,
Trapped. We should move the chairs.
I'm gonna go to the basement well, let me know if you want me to.
You hear
We-
dragging sounds as
we-
they move the chairs out the way and open the
I
door.
guess we do.
It's gonna.
I say, hey,
I'll go outside.
I saw the same story from the two kids outside. I really wanted to help. What are you guys doing here?
We're
Have the same
helping.
story. Yes. Are you aware that the children are not alive?
I might have not noticed. Been traveling a lot.
It's okay.
Tired.
Yeah. No, we didn't notice. It's okay.
you hear a voice
I
from
was
the
just
next
curious.
room. Did you check if it's breathing?
It's breathing. It's
Okay,
breathing.
I'm not bleeding, but thanks for
seems like
asking, mate.
He seems alive.
Well, that's
Bulbous
okay then.
poked you with a stick.
I
Don't do that.
You see how trusting you are after you've spent a night
Hold
in
on.
this place.
I jaw
fine.
drop hearing that you spent the night. You could have camped outside.
That
Yeah.
is a fair
Actually.
point.
We could have.
Could you?
Yeah,
hey,
but
you're
then I
brave.
wouldn't have had those vivid nightmares.
Well, we're alive, and I don't believe anything happened to any of us, so I think we're okay.
Good to
Yeah.
hear. So
Is
you
it
guys
good
want to
night?
go see what happened with the monster that the two kids were asking about?
I didn't go over.
What was your name?
Just so everyone knows, I didn't go over the top 2 floors because you guys had to walk through it, and I thought you guys might want to talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're all here.
And welcome,
Yes,
Callister.
morning.
Glad to have you here with us.
I bow.
I didn't realize we were starting earlier today.
We did start early, same time.
Isn't it early?
Do you?
No, you guys moved an hour back, so it's
Oh,
early for me too.
You
if
guys?
you're...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to
Because you guys
participate.
lost an hour.
Yeah, I don't want to participate in daily savings. I have to. So.
Yeah, time change
Yeah,
doesn't affect
exactly.
other countries.
It's...
Ah,
But you guys are an hour early for me too, and I was like, what time do we start? I know, but yeah.
I always tell you that you can always go on start playing. It always has the accurate time adjusted for you.
Not for
Oh,
my
yeah.
time.
It should. It should have the time that fits you. Should be adjusted to your time.
Oh, start playing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes,
I
you
mean,
are.
I have alarms set and all that, but I'm in Australia, remember?
Yeah, I know
Oh,
you are. I forget. Well, half of Australia does time saves, just so there's that too.
Hmm. No, I just didn't check Roll20 and just assumed it was 9 for me.
it's 10 for me.
What did we
Yeah,
find?
no, it's only 4.
Well, we're
What
all
did we
here.
find
That's what
sorry.
upstairs?
matters.
A
What was
broom.
your name?
Dante. Druid. At your service.
Ah,
A
sorry, we just
druid.
met you, and
Interesting. You know, I
Um,
heard druids eat pieces of wood. Is that right?
you say
um,
wood.
Yes, wood.
only if
You
they're
know,
cooked. And I wink.
how do you cook wood? Don't
I don't know.
How do you?
Never been that hungry, mate. I say.
I see.
I've never met a druid that eats wood, but each their own.
Well, you don't exactly meet a whole lot of them on the sea, so you know, when you hear things, you can't just go with it.
You know?
But in
Yeah.
any case,
Yeah.
we should probably be going to the basement.
Yeah,
So,
we can go in
should
the
we
basement.
kill Dante? Because he just randomly appeared in front of us now, or something like that? Is he a ghost?
Yeah,
No,
let's
Dante.
sneak up
No,
in.
they poked me with the stick.
You guys see?
Yeah.
Already?
No,
You guys see
Baldus
the
did that.
you see the statue knocked over here, and he told you that he saw Rose and Thorn, who asked him to come in here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we checked his breathing and we've poked him. He's there all right.
At the very least, it could be a very intelligent ghoul, although I don't think so.
I've never met a talking ghoul either.
Let me see.
We just met you. That place is kind of dangerous. I can understand.
If anything, I'm more scared than you of you. You guys slept in the haunted house.
Well, I, I suppose that's fair. That does check out.
I apologize if we're being nervous, but I mean, even a broom tried to murder me yesterday.
That is true.
I-
I did help.
Allegedly.
It was a killer
Allegedly.
broom.
I
No.
will do my
Oh.
best to gain your trust, and I bow again, and ask, what do you know of this place? I just arrived.
Let me go pull up our notes, see what we have written down.
That's itchy as hell. Just listens to two ghost kids, comes to a house, and has no idea what the house is even called.
Yeah.
It's
And
called
it's
Death.
it
It's
used
called
to
Death's
be
house.
Yep, this is the house of death.
It
it used
seems
to be
that
ruled by a cult.
it seems that this place constantly comes back and is been quite a pain in the side of the residents in this town. And specifically the little girl and boy that you met, Rose and Thorn. They had asked us to come help take care of whatever monsters it was in their basement. They said, but um,
Their bones are upstairs.
Is there anyone in the house
let me-
Yeah, us.
aside?
huh?
It seems like
It
there's
was
people.
on by the man, Gustav.
I mean, a few spirits and
We saw
some
a
brooms.
nanny, a spirit of a nanny.
Some rooms. We did.
Spirit of a
And
nanny.
she was,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Oh,
a
and
killer
some
broom.
zombies.
There was lots of zombies.
Wall creatures.
Wall creatures.
I pick up my staff,
Oh.
shaking.
We almost died.
I almost died. For sure.
Ah, I didn't.
No.
Oh, having said that we almost died, let's go and try again.
Sounds great.
Do this.
Onward and upward.
Downwards. It's the basement.
Yes, that's
We're
what I
going-
said.
I thought we're going up to get to the secret basement door.
Yes, that's what I said.
Of course. That's what you said.
Okay.
Hold on.
You guys have to
My
lead
my Discord's having issues. 1 second.
You guys will have to lead the new guy because well, he doesn't know.
We're gonna go
We gotta go up to
up
go down. It's
to
a
the
bit.
third floor.
Hey,
Lead the way.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Should we let Karkle go first this time?
I'm
Just gonna
learning.
Go up the stairs.
May I ask how's the light in the house? And
So
what
as
time
you
of the
go
day is it?
as you go up the stairs, all the lighting that is down at the bottom completely goes away because you are now walking into a the clean and proper house suddenly becomes dusty, dreary, dark, sturdy, mangled. But after you guys reach the top of the stairs, they're gonna actually go through an opening in the wall right here and head up another set of stairs. Yeah, we are standing in a bedroom that's all dirty, busted, and broken. Um, as you come
Can I
up,
take the ready action or?
that's up to you. If you want to, I don't know. For ready for what?
Well,
You
I'm
don't need
scared.
to.
I'm scared, as in.
You,
Yeah,
you,
you can
you're all.
ready.
Wait, what? You have dark vision, don't you? You look like an elf.
Yeah, I do. Elves
I
get
haven't.
scared too.
I've got a lamp just
Yeah.
in case, but most of us do have dark vision.
Yeah, Callister has a lamp anyways, so it's all nice and lit up. But even as you go into the attic, it's just more dark, dreary, full of dust. The smell is just that old house, old wood smell. Through this door, which would have been open, right? You guys left that door open to this room?
I closed that door.
You closed it? Okay, so then he didn't see it. But,
Good.
Yeah, there's
No.
children.
Let's not tell him. He sounds scared enough as it is, and I think that's a traumatic
Oh.
thing to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
you go in, the party
There is
leaves.
a hole here. Be
I
careful.
whisper under
Bulbous
my breath.
holds his
I can
hand.
totally hear what they're saying.
As you enter this room, they see the party leads you into a room full of furnishing that's covered in those the drapes, the white sheets that are slightly grayed from how much dust has fallen on them. And then they go through another opening in the wall right here, which leads you to a spiral staircase in a confined little area of the 5-foot square. And it's gonna lead us 50 feet downward into the basement, where I'm going to
Pure darkness.
let me get rid of this, let me get rid of that, and then let me repost you guys. That way it's nice and fresh. Some of y'all are still coming down. Come down in any order you would like to come down in.
Does anybody not see? Do we need a torch?
Just Callister, who has a lantern on. Callister's lighting the way himself. But yeah, you guys
This one?
see all these
Callister's
pathways.
the ranger guy. He's this guy.
Let me make
All right,
sure.
got it.
Let me make sure you guys can see at least. So I don't know if it's coming off.
But I think
There are side pathways on each of these that you would be able to see. Same for this.
who doesn't have dark vision?
I think it's literally just Callister.
No, I have dark vision.
Oh yeah? Who
Yeah.
doesn't then? Who needs the lantern?
I don't know.
That's what
We've just had it the whole time.
I took it just in case, but
Oh, Silas.
I think
Silas needs it.
I mean, when I
Ah.
looked it up, it says that changelings have
that's what I
dark
thought.
vision.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
So
thing
we've
says.
just been lighting the way. It's okay.
Let me
It's
double
nice.
check.
better to
Been
have it
giving
not have
away
it.
the tactical advantage.
Okay,
Honestly,
Light
Joy,
the
thank
way
you.
to Christmas Town.
do this. Let's not take this
In this
disrespect.
hallway.
Let's go kill some things.
Can I do a perception to see if we hear anything?
I'm not sure where you saw that. I'm not seeing changelings having dark vision on the wiki, the official.
because I just looked up, do changelings have dark vision? The first thing that comes up is saying the changelings can see 60 feet into the dark.
Dark vision.
Yeah, that's according to Roll20's website.
Changelings.
Yeah.
Dark vision changelings can see in the dark up to 60 feet.
Everywhere else doesn't. You know what? I don't mind. It's not a big thing for me. You can have dark vision. Sure. So everyone has dark vision. I'm not stressing that.
All right.
It's all good.
Can I see if I hear anything aside from us here?
Yeah. Let me give you guys your proper description once again. Let me pull open the basements. It's right this way down here. Alright, you are. Alright, so just to give y'all proper explanation again, since we have a person that's somewhat new, the wooden spiral staircase from the attic ends all the way down here after a 50-foot descent. The narrow tunnel stretches southward before branching both east and west. There's ghostly chanting coming from somewhere in the chamber, but it's hard to hear where it is, as the chant is coming off as a form of echo. Um, as you pass these different areas to the side, like these side pathways before you reach that big table, you'll see that they branch off into their own little corridors. But yeah, then when you guys reach that middle room again where our bulbous is at, that room contains the plain wooden table, which was thrown to its side thanks to, I believe, Silas.
Yeah.
And moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor, likely the remain of the cult's vile banquets from back when in the stories. In the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove, where you guys ended up fighting those ghouls from.
Hopefully it goes better this time.
Yeah. So
Does
Do you guys
Bulbous hear the
know?
chanting again?
chanting explanation.
Is the chanting still going? Because that
Oh
was
yeah.
the last time we were in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still hear the chanting, and you can tell that it is coming from somewhere west.
Which remember, north is east on this
downward.
map.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
compass is
yeah.
on top left. So
The weird map for a weird compass, I should say.
Do you
Well, I guess it
know?
makes sense because it spirals.
I mean, it's the death house with weird ghosts in it. So,
Do we
Yeah.
know when did the house get rebuilt? Is it always at dawn? Is it immediately after the
I
burn?
think they
Is
said
there
it's
a
at
rule?
different intervals.
Hmm.
are you gonna keep that lantern on, or do you want to turn it off, Callister?
I feel like this is a trap here.
It's just no one needs it anymore. So
No, I'll keep it on. I know we all have dark vision, but I'll keep it on
okay.
just in case.
All right. Well then. Oh, cool. He went in there. So let me reveal. All right. So Dante, as you take a step into there, you find two separate doors, one on either side of the pathway.
Uh-oh.
I relay this to the guys in a loud whisper. There are 2 doors over here.
Why are you whispering?
We've
Where's
just
the
been
new
like,
guy go? I
guys,
can't see him.
we've been yelling.
And
Do you want
I
it open?
I go left or right.
Left.
You should always go left in a maze.
There you go.
Okay, left it is.
Yeah, I suppose we might as well go left. You can just come
I
back
tried
around and check
I
it.
tried the left door.
All right.
You can click on it
Which
and
one's
open.
your left door? Just so I know which one's your left.
I think
Okay,
that one.
that's what I figured.
So,
I just want to make sure.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
inside, as you open the door, stone slab with the name Thornbolt Durst is etched onto a stone coffin that is completely empty.
Can you say the name again? Thornbolt.
Thornbolt.
It's a
Or
child.
The child's coffin, yeah.
Oh, which means that the other one's probably roses.
Mm-hmm.
And we have any salt?
We don't
I
have
think we
salt.
asked this.
Yeah, I was trying to figure this out yesterday. I was like, maybe if we could throw down salt, then we can light them on fire and, set their spirits to rest.
Is the
Yeah.
coffin closed?
the coffin is slightly ajar and empty.
We should.
But the
them-
bones were upstairs, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
weird.
Do you want to open the other door?
Can I see if I see anything through the crack and without moving, or do I have to move it?
It's empty. There's nothing in there. That's the whole
Okay.
room. The whole room is that one's coffin.
Then yes, I would like.
Alright, and the other one, you see a very similar setup, but etched into the stone slab is Roosevelda Durst. Again, slightly ajar, empty.
Empty, both of them. Okay. I mean, my only question is why would they keep the kids in the house? But okay.
I think it seems like
this is what, like the 1800s, 1700s? They had weird things back then.
Actually, this is more like 790, because
even older.
remember I explained to you that like this whole like Barovia is like back in time. They didn't
Yeah,
evolve
it's
with the
like a
world.
frozen point.
Can I
remember
check
the exact date.
my level of knowledge on if this is normal? Like, history-wise, it's something that's doable.
Normal? What a question. Is anything normal?
As in, for families to bury their own in the same house. As in,
But this is
They're not-
fantasy
they're not in there.
1790s.
This is like in their basement too, and like they're probably if they had more family members, it might be something like a catacomb.
You could do.
okay, so it's
Well,
normal.
You've got the two kiddies over there. What do you want to bet? I've got the mother and father this side.
It's hard.
I
don't even know. Like,
I just saw Bulbus's comment.
sense.
maybe a religion.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I don't think that'd be a religion. What would you check to
History.
Yeah, just go with history. That's the best I can think of.
Oh, there's 2 other rooms over there.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. It's
Carkle,
probably
you're
the
opening that one.
Yeah, sure.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be the parents.
Oh.
Here you see a stone slab, and etched on it is the name Gustav Durst.
Yeah, there it is.
The chamber contains an empty coffin with the stone slab ajar.
Did you guys see the kids or also the parents?
With a whopping 3 roll for your history, you do think this is normal because it's not.
I go like, guys, chill. It's fine. I've seen this before.
We are.
I don't.
It's weird because it looks like they prepared for their death because the kids are upstairs. So they were alive
No,
when the
they're
parents
not.
left.
Did you open that one?
I will. I'm putting it in.
Alright. Stone
That's it for
slab,
reading
and
my book.
the stone slab with etched on it is Elizabeth Durst. The crypt contains an empty coffin, much like the rest.
Okay, so they're also empty, which means that their spirits are probably somewhere around down here.
Okay. I'll have to kill him.
But that one has the lid on top of it.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Was Thorns the only one that didn't have the name on it?
The
Or did
first-
it also have a name on
They
it?
all have their names on it.
The first one.
Thorn,
Okay, they do.
Rose,
Okay.
Gustav, and Elizabeth. They're all ajar except for Elizabeth's.
But Thorn is the only one without the Durst last name.
Hmm.
Just
Who did all this
notice
though?
it.
What a catch.
I will not open this.
No, yeah.
But it's not worth it.
Thornbolt is one word. It's Thornbolt Durst.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Thornbolt. I'm sorry, I'm saying Thorn.
Can we keep
okay.
searching till we find Fred?
Who?
Fred
Who?
does. No. Okay,
Ah.
never mind.
But this is the only one that isn't open. Maybe we should check and
This one's
see.
not- Yeah,
No, they opened that one.
I did, but its coffin is closed.
That's what I mean. Open the coffin.
If you want.
And
But I
Oh,
will
Silas,
being
don't
close
do it,
is
man.
good,
and
but
open.
Don't do it, man. We've done this before. You know what's gonna happen.
That's why I'm not opening it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's the third time's a charm. I'm sure it's fine. No?
Are we just opening coffins?
But okay, if you
Apparently.
do it, that's fine. But if you run into something, run out of the room. Don't try to take it on in the room like last time.
Yeah, fighting in small spaces is
You know,
a little
do we need
inconvenient.
to put somebody?
do we
Sorry,
want
I don't know
confirmation on
your
this?
characters, but who's the strongest here? Like,
I'll give it a crack if I need to.
I
It's
definitely can't open
is
it.
probably the strongest.
So, Carkle, you're
That
gonna
is-
open it?
Yeah, why not?
Alrighty.
I whisper, "Be brave."
I'm gonna prep an Eldritch Blast just in case.
Alright, you can do that. Alright, so as you crack open the coffin, before you can even see the crack at the bottom of it, there is a swarm of centipedes that immediately start rushing onto your body. And
Ew.
does a 14 hit.
No.
No. So they try to bite you, but it's gonna be your armor. Do you want to shoot your Eldritch Blast at them?
Wait, are they on him?
They are now on him.
I don't know if I want to shoot that off on him.
You could burning hands them off. I mean, he can make the save and
God.
take half damage.
Yeah, but that's already that'd be a spell slot on a couple of bugs.
Good point.
Change
Okay. Okay. I have. Okay, I have. What do you call it? Thunder. Is it Thunderweb? No, I'm thinking of that's the Pokemon move. Let me check here. If it'll open up.
Thunderwave is a move. But you had Eldritch Blast ready, so either you're gonna Eldritch Blast or you're gonna roll initiative.
Okay, fine. I'll roll initiative then, because I don't want to Eldritch Blast him.
Alright, is everyone gonna roll initiative for this, or just have them do that and you guys can use your movement to explore? It's up to you.
I stand by. I roll initiative.
Oh,
So
Just in case.
18 plus 3, 21.
Hmm.
I was ready this time.
You should be able to put it right
Damn.
into the thing, Dante.
Oh my god, a +5, and I
Oh,
still
wow.
roll the same as Karkul.
I got a 3 and a natural fail. Yeah, a critical fail.
What? A 3 and a fail? What do you mean? You should only roll initiative once. And then it'll be plus your initiative.
Yeah, I've added it already, so I rolled 1d20 plus 2.
Oh, you rolled a
and
1. Okay, so 3 was your total. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, if you go to the turn order, click on the number next to your...
Yeah, got it.
Okay, cool.
Got it.
Cool.
Got it.
And, Bulbous?
I think Bulbous, because I'm in the other room kind of far away from everybody. Bulbous is gonna go stealthy and kind of just poke his head around corners while you guys do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna put a 1 here, and then when it comes to your turn, you can just do your movement and whatever else you want to do.
That'll work.
Oh.
That way it's all in time. It looks like we're starting with Silas.
Yeah. All right, and let me see. I have where my weapons go? They're under here. All right, I got a couple of daggers. I got a spear, which I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm gonna poke him with a spear.
All right, roll with disadvantage.
Or poke. Yeah. There it is. So, yeah. Or 5 plus
5 plus
1, 6.
Yeah, that's it's a miss. So, unfortunate.
Tiny bugs, damn it. And then I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I don't have anything for my.
Bugs are gonna go for another series of bites against Carkle. Carkle, oh, nope, that's a 13. Doesn't hit. Carkle, you're up.
Good armor.
Yeah. I am going to go running, screaming through all of those.
Wait, where are you going?
I've just run away.
But they're on you. They're okay.
Yeah.
They're over here with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're
So I can make it go.
let's see. That was
He's
5,
next to
15,
Bulbous down on the bottom.
25.
Karkle doesn't like bugs, so he's not rational. He's just running away.
Okay, well, they are still with you.
Bulbous is fully aware of the situation now.
Are you gonna do anything else, or are you just gonna run?
No, that's it.
Alright, I'm just gonna put the bugs on top of you. We're gonna...
Oh,
that brings us to Callister.
I knew I didn't want to.
Bug-covered man,
I
push
mean-
past you.
This sounds so weird because it's a small bugs. I can't actually shoot an arrow at them.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, metagame wise, it doesn't sound like it should work.
If you were skilled enough. Plus
Okay,
that
you know what?
disadvantage, so...
I'll move and I'll just draw my longbow and take a shot.
It's still disadvantage,
God.
because,
Yeah.
try not to hit him, right?
Use
So...
the force.
Luke, use the ball.
Oof.
Oh,
11.
11
Good lord.
11.
does not hit, unfortunate. Alright.
Okay.
Daphne, what do you want to do?
This question. If I use my unarmed strike to slap the bugs, can I get them off him potentially
Slap
if
the
I do hit?
bugs.
I don't know.
Are you doing it for non-damage, just to like get them off of him?
I can do that. Yeah.
I'll let you roll with a regular attack against them. Use your strength modifier, I guess.
Oh, my strength modifier.
Actually, you know what? Make it dex because of what you're doing. It makes more sense.
Okay. You got it. If I can see.
I think you're
Okay.
+2, if I recall.
Oh, that was wrong. There you go.
Okay. I was just
7.
gonna take the... Okay.
The
Let's see.
7, or whatever you.
It's fine. We'll take the 17, so that's fine. That does hit, and you managed to knock them off of him. It's another here on the ground. Anything else?
The unarmed strike is a bonus, or is it considered a?
What you're thinking of is 2-weapon, or offhand attack is what I call it, where you attack with your offhand after you attack with your main hand, and that would have been your bonus action.
Okay.
But you use your action to remove the bugs from him.
Then can I use my offhand to try to punch them? I don't know.
You know what? I'll
Or
allow it because I imagine it like an attack
just
of
step on
kind.
them?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much try to step on them as you knock them off. I'll allow it. This is
I don't
is
think
with your
I.
strength, so -1.
Okay.
No,
So
actually
no.
plus 1. Actually, I'm sorry. Well, 7 still no. So.
7 still no. Yeah.
Dang.
Alrighty.
Now there are
That brings
94.
us to Dante.
I panic, of course, and like, oh my god, did you guys see it? But everything's happened so far. Like, that guy running with the worms after, and then the others go after him. So I would like to come here, close the casket, if possible.
Okay.
And I don't know if I can.
That's like all your. Well, you
If
got 5 more feet right there. You did your object interaction. You went 10.
So.
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have 10 more feet of movement. No diagonals.
10 more.
Or 1 diagonal left, I guess is the other way to do it.
Like here.
Yeah. Because if you do, I don't know if you read it. If you do your in one turn, the first diagonal is 5 feet, but any diagonal after that in the same turn is counted as 10 feet.
All right. Okay.
Because
Yeah,
I don't do terrain interaction issues. I just do the diagonal for the overall meet in the middle.
got it.
That's fair.
And do I have visibility of this?
Yes.
Okay. And do I still have my action if I close the casket?
Yeah, that was an object interaction. So yeah, you still have
Okay.
your
Okay.
action.
I'd like to frostbite
Alright.
that.
Okay.
It's a const
That.
save.
You ran the bugs off of the stream screen. Hold on, I gotta scroll down. Alright, yeah, frostbite. I believe that's actually a dex or a save from them, right?
It says a const save. Constitution saving.
Alright. Well then. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe. What's their plus or minus? Nothing. 12, which I think does not save, right? So
My
is 13. Yours is 13. So
Yeah.
1d6, please.
Yes.
And it has disadvantage on next weapon attack. It's not using weapons.
Yeah.
3 damage. Alrighty. Bulbous. I don't know if you get to just go anywhere you want, but go ahead.
No, I guess now seeing all the chaos going on, Karkle running around with bugs on him and everybody trying to kill the bugs. Is it like multiple centipedes?
It's a swarm of centipedes.
Okay.
Low key, my favorite swarm of any enemy.
Bugs. So many goddamn bugs.
I don't like
So
things.
Go ahead. Bulbous.
I'll take the nimble escape as my bonus action, so I won't take that attack of opportunity. I'm small, so I'm going to move between my friends. So 5 here, 10 here, 15 there. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast the...
Swarm?
Yes,
Go for it.
that's the word. D20. So 9 plus 6 is 15.
15 hits. Do your 1d10,
Okay.
please.
D10. Oh, that's max damage.
Well,
Plus
that hit.
Agonizing Blast is 2.
2.
Is that right? No.
Should be
No. Hang on.
You should be plus 4. Yeah. So 14.
So
damage.
14.
Nice, Max. Alright. Alright. You guys see that black lightning come out from Bulbous, and the swarm's number significantly drops to less than half. But there's still a few of them left.
No.
Silas, you're up.
Bulbous is still the most powerful character.
Pretty true right now.
5, 10, 15. That. Now I will Eldritch Blast.
Alright, you're within 5 feet, so you have to do that at disadvantage.
Good enough. Oh well. Alright,
You You would have been able to see them from the hallway, but
What? I didn't.
I
Wasn't sure.
would have allowed it. But go ahead.
It is what it is. Let me see.
It's gonna be hard to miss anyways.
Yeah. Plus, I got a +6 to that, so.
Yeah.
And plus dude. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, 22.
Yep. Go ahead. That does it. Go ahead and do your thing.
Yes.
1d10 plus 4
Plus
from you as well.
4.
So following up on
Damn.
Bulbus's black lightning, you guys see Silas run up, shoot his blue lightning, and the rest of the bugs get killed.
So that's 12.
That would be enough to kill them.
This place is gross.
Dante, you would notice, you would have some idea of how warlocks work, and so you would have noticed those were both Eldritch Blasts, but the one from the Goblin was black, and the one from our... What's your race?
Human.
Changeling. But you just look like a changeling, right? Because you don't look like the kid anymore.
Well, right now, no, right now it's like the kind of like the token, but it's like the brown hair. He's got like brown hair and normal skin,
Okay.
so he just looks like a human right now.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, the human-looking guy had a blue version of the Eldritch Blast. Much different.
The human-looking guy.
And the other one was what color again?
I never know what he looks like sometimes. So.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
changing.
The typical Eldritch Blast is black, but Silas's is blue.
I'm racial fluid.
Okay.
Right.
And this is like, this is not normal, right?
Nope, that would be a very unique thing. It's not normal for warlocks to have blue one. This is different.
Okay, I'd like to say in advance, I did not think that something would come out of there. You know, it was completely by surprise, and you know, I can't believe it happened.
I mean,
Can
it's
you
not like
really
a
not
baby
say
got
that-
normal.
Can you ping? Sorry, I don't know yet the characters. Which one's Silas again?
The one.
This one.
Yeah, right there.
below you.
The one right below you.
I ask very loudly but firmly, why was your Eldritch Blast blue, Silas? With my hand on my staff, and it doesn't shiver now.
You wouldn't really
I-
know any different, to be honest.
You know, I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I don't even really know what these abilities are. I have not had them for all very long. For as far as you know, magic users are considered. But
But
you know,
opened the coffin.
yes.
Because he's an idiot.
I resent that.
He didn't.
Can
I-
can
Don't
I?
say you
Caution
didn't know this had happened. It's happened like 4 times in this house already.
It's happened, and you always open the doors.
Listen,
Can I investigate? And
Investigate
if
what?
I notice anything different, as in being possessed,
What do you mean? Like
if
you
he's
wanna
being
s-
possessed, like or something, if he's got a virus, a bug, I don't know, something like that. If if he's okay.
Yeah, if you want
Are
to
you
roll, I'll
possessed
say
by-
we'll do insight. Let me see what your plus is.
I'm infected by a
Plus
god of
5.
charisma.
Plus 5.
My plus is 5.
So the way I do insight is I roll it, so you don't know what the actual
Okay.
score was. You just get the insight
Okay.
that you get, right? So, because that way, if you were to see like you roll
Yeah.
one, you know, that's just my own little home
Makes
rule.
sense.
So just takes out the meta. Which
Makes
I'm
sense.
a big fan of that. You would know that he is. I wouldn't call it possessed. I would call it partnered, almost like he's borrowing power from something.
Okay.
You guys, you trying to pick a fight with Silas? Because
We have a
he may be
problem.
an idiot.
No,
but
no,
we know
no.
him, not you.
You're right.
Yeah.
His Eldritch Blast was blue. I know Eldritch Blast need to be black. I'm just worried about your friend He was the guy that opened the coffin. I don't tell them what my insight is, but I just play it like that. Like I know my Eldritch Blasts, and yours wasn't the normal one after that coffin, but maybe you had it the same before. But
then, what is it? What your obsession all of a sudden with warlocks? So you said you were a druid, are you not? Why does the Eldritch Blast intrigue you so?
I traveled a lot. I'm 80 plus years. This is all I did. Travel the whole world, so I've seen a lot.
Just kind of like under his breath, he's like, "Damn, this guy's old." I mean, no, I understand. I understand traveling. I've done a lot of that myself, more so on the sea than anywhere else. But I understand traveling. It's not uncommon to see unique forms of magic all the time, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're anything bad.
Might not be my friend, but I do notice the difference, and that you've opened the coffin. Just be careful, I say, and I don't
One
mean
coffin.
anything
I
by
open up one coffin.
Well, whilst these
We only
guys,
had one
And-
to be open.
Did
whilst
open a
these
few
guys are doing all this conversation, Karkel's gonna just go, nope, 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 no more bugs, no, no more bugs, and he's gonna storm off that direction.
I agree with
Bulbous
Cargill. I think
They're good
For
for
its
protein.
Silas is very friendly. Okay, don't
Can
pick on him.
can Bulbous
And-
can Bulbous find like
Not
one
that
more
old.
bug on Karkle to eat?
Oh my god,
You wanna
I'm
find-
so
You want to pick up one of those
Disgusting.
bugs?
leave me alone.
I'm sure there's still one in my beard.
I mean, if you want a
God.
bug, you can eat a bug. I guess I'm sure there's some there roasted from the Eldritch Blast.
Yes, Bulbous wants to eat a bug.
Please don't.
Like, no, Bobo, it's not that one. This one. This one's got more protein in it.
Bulbous picks up the fattest, juiciest bug and just crunches into it.
There
It
you
says
go.
protein.
Yum.
Daphne throws up.
So Karkle, as you
It's
go
disgusting.
into that hallway, you find yourself looking down a set of stairs that has a platform in the middle that turns left into a somewhere, and then you see another set of stairs that goes even lower, taking you down a total of 10 feet into another area that you can only kind of see into.
Okay. If no one's going to stop me, I'm just going to go, no, and all the way down the bottom.
Bulbous is fully chasing after you.
Alright, well, while you would have passed this hallway, I'll go ahead and keep that.
I have a feeling that I should not be the one in front because I'm going to open the wrong door again. So I'm just going to follow you guys.
I mean, you weren't even in front last time, and you still opened the door.
You still,
I stand
I
by
opened the door and I
behind
said,
Silas.
don't open the coffin.
You know, let me get the ruler out.
Listen,
Particularly said, do not open it.
but it could have been something really cool. Like it might have been a secret, or there might have been treasure.
Or-
You never know. You never know these things.
Or it could have been so many centipedes. And Bulbous could have eaten it.
Grave robbing has its goods and its bads.
Oh, why?
Yeah,
Well,
but
when it's bad people like these people, then I see no issue with it.
I don't see. I just
I'm
think that
sorry,
we can
did
open
Bulbous just say
something-
grave robbing is bad?
Grave
Yes,
robbing
there
is
can
only
be.
bad, like, depending on the situation. So, like,
Didn't
if
you
you're
steal a
stealing from
bunch of
someone who...
gems?
Yeah, well, it's you gotta
was a
have
grave
respect for
robber.
the dead. But if it was like a really rich guy who had like 1% of the wealth and he buried himself with it, then you totally grave rob from that guy.
Man's not a fan of
Yeah,
pharaohs.
you know, it's always like fuck the rich.
Yeah,
But
right.
how do you know if they're bad or not? What
You
makes you
do
think?
a little bit of research.
Well, yeah, you don't like grave rob from kids' graves, but you can grave rob from rich graves.
Also, who was it
Exactly.
that
Hey,
kept
guys,
saying
you're in a house
good
full of
news and-
ghosts. You want?
abstract concept or something like that?
I said that once, yes.
Yeah.
What do I see in this?
Okay, cool. We got around that part. Okay, so so in the middle of this room, you see a 4-foot diameter well shaft with a 3-foot high stone lip that descends downward into a water-filled cistern. There's a wooden bucket that hangs from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the crossbeams above the well. There are 5 side rooms that look like they once served as quarters for some people, and each contains a wood-framed bed with a moldy straw mattress and a wooden chest. Each chest is secured with a rusty iron padlock.
Oh boy, chests!
Parker will go straight over and start winching up some water for a wash.
Alright.
Chests!
You can do that. It works just fine, and
that's
yeah,
not
you can
cool.
pull that water up.
Yeah, Bulbous wants to steal from the chest.
Okay.
I am
Yeah.
in agreement.
They're all locked,
Bulbous
I also
so
want to know
does,
about the chest.
does anyone have thieves' tools?
I think I do.
I think I might actually.
I got a hammer.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bulbous does not
Bulbous
need
back.
these tools.
How are you gonna open it?
I
Low
don't.
aura? What do you know?
Bulbous is going to take his dagger and try to work it in the lock, even if it just breaks it.
Alright.
Oh.
Who has the thieves' tools? Who said yes?
I think I have a
Order.
burglar's pack.
Ooh, you have a burglar's pack?
Nice.
Who does? Explorer's pack. Dungeoneers. Explorer.
I have a crowbar, if I could just pry it open.
Bulbous also has a crowbar.
Crowbar?
I don't see I don't see a burglar pack at all. Oh, there
Why
it
is
is.
it on my
I found
character
it. I
sheet?
found it. Burglar pack. What does this have? Let's see.
Worst case scenario, we just Eldritch Blast the chests open.
Yeah, it worked really well the first time.
It does
Yeah.
not have
No.
a.
Of course.
It does not have a thieves' tools in it.
Oh,
Burglar
damn.
pack.
What?
Y'all
That's weird.
Y'all want to attack the
Why
locks?
would it?
Well,
Yeah.
me and Bulbous
It-
both have
The
crowbars.
burglar pack has everything you need to like heist, you know, like the rope and and pistons and things like that, but
But you.
it doesn't have the actual lock picking stuff, which I get.
That's
I'm not,
great.
I'm not saying I didn't make the pack.
I'm
alright,
confused.
that's all.
Yeah,
Very,
I'm
very
like,
ill named.
yeah, it's like it seems a little weird that a burglar pack wouldn't include a lockpick.
that is a fair thing to say is weird. We got, let's see the list here. We got a bell, we got candles, we got crowbar, a hammer, pitons, hooded lantern, flask of oil, rations, tinderbox, water skin, rope, 1,000 ball bearings, and
1,000 ball
10 feet
bearings.
of string for whatever that's for. I don't know. Maybe
Why
I'm
would
just
a
not a
burglar
burglar
need a
because it
bell?
doesn't sound like a good pack. But I don't know what I don't know what a burglar pack needs. So there's
Yeah,
that
but
too.
can we use the crowbars to open up the chests? Like pry them open?
Yeah, let's do that, and let's do it with athletics. Why not?
Athletics.
Yeah, because you're using strength to break the locks, right? So,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
boy.
plus 0.
That's a
Bulbous,
plus
you're using
1.
your dagger. Go ahead and
Yeah, Bulbous was using a dagger.
Go ahead and roll. Is that your roll? The 7.
No. I thought you said for strength with the crowbar, but I can use a dagger.
Yeah, with dagger. I was gonna let you do athletics, but since you're using a dagger,
Oh, Attacker would be plus 5 for me if I used
I'll
my
allow
hand.
you to use sleight of hand for the dagger. Since it's dex.
Okay, that's a plus 3 instead.
So 10. You do not break the lock with a 10.
Okay.
I wonder if
how-
I should use a dagger then, because the mine is also plus 3.
If you want.
Yeah, that'll probably be better. Let's see. Ah! 21.
Silas, you do break yours open. You see you're over there. You break that chest open, and it contains a black leather eye patch with a carnelian sewn into it.
Carnelian.
Alright.
Really?
Interesting.
Alistair and Daphne, go ahead. How are you doing yours?
Short sword.
I was gonna use my short sword too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those also have finesse, so you can use your dex. So go ahead and use your dex.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
So the 11 works, the 9 does not. So, Riot, you are in that room. Your chest breaks open, and you find a silvered short sword.
Ooh.
Who else wants to do this?
Can Bulbous have one more go at it, but with an Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, just do an attack roll and damage, please.
Damn. 6 plus 6 is 12.
Yeah, I'll say 12 hits the lock. So go ahead and do your damage. Plus
3
4.
plus 7.
Good thing it's an old lock, and that breaks open.
Hey.
Inside your chest is 11 gold and 60 silver.
Whoa.
Inside of a pouch made of a material that feels familiar, but it's hard to tell what it is.
Oh. Okay. 11 gold and 50 silver?
60. 60.
60. Okay.
Silas, go ahead with yours.
Yeah, I
What
was
are you doing? Dagger again?
trying to. Yep, I will do my dagger once more because that worked the first time.
Callister, are you just trying again?
I'm gonna try again.
Alright.
I got a 6.
You failed this time.
Yeah, well, results of the second blast.
Oh my god, it's even worse than last time.
Callister has 0 finesse. Might want to call for help. Might want to.
We noticed.
Somehow rolled worse.
Yeah, I try to kind of like finagle it with the dagger. Realize it doesn't work. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. We do it with less finesse, and just shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
I should just get rid of my short sword. They're so useless.
Go ahead, Silas, with yours.
Oh my god, how?
An 8 does not hit. You are too frustrated, and your blue lightning hits the wall.
These are some awful rolls.
This is amazing. You guys are struggling with these chests. This is not what I expected.
The story is also like, we went in one by one, and then we all spread immediately into the rooms and started bashing at these chests.
Can Bulbous help his best friend Silas now?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
This one is impossible.
I'm gonna try that with another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's 11 to hit.
11 does hit.
That'll be 12 damage on the lock.
Alright, over 6, which is what I needed. In that room, that chest opens up, and as it opens, you look inside and you find 3 moss agates, Agates, in a folded piece of black cloth.
Here you go, Silas, my best friend.
This chest had rocks. Thank you. But...
Yeah, they're types of rocks. I just googled it.
Yeah! I have 3 rocks!
Karkle, you've collected, you would be on your second bucket of water if you were going down again.
Oh yeah, when they come back, they're coming back to a stark naked dwarf dousing himself with buckets of water.
Okay. Go back in the bedroom. Okay.
Oh, I see.
What the hell's happening?
I didn't know we were this comfortable already.
Dante is just standing there, looking at naked Karkle.
I'm keeping an eye on Silas, just silently and friendly, but I noticed something's off. And can I see down the well?
Yeah, it's full of water.
Okay.
Callister,
Can I pull
to help you out? You want to try again? Go ahead with your question, Dante.
I am gonna try again.
I just want to pull the bucket to see if what's inside.
After he dipped it, a 10 doesn't do it. It's a low DC. I don't know what I can do for you. But yeah, the water seems fine, and when you pull the bucket up, it's just full of water. You can refill your water skins or whatever you need to right now.
I'll pass.
Karkle snatches it and pulls it back over his head again.
Silas is looking real close at naked Karkle.
No, I was trying to move towards the log.
Yeah.
So, Callister
I'm not touching anything.
3 attempts in, his blade slightly cut up from trying to break the lock as Daphne comes in.
Can I
punch it.
try to help you?
I punch the
Don't
chest.
do that. Stop.
Okay. Yeah, you,
Just
There's
pulling up
naked people
Kratos.
outside.
you did your whopping.
Blast
10
going
damage.
everywhere.
I
Sorry?
unarmed strike this chest.
Yeah.
You have
I'm just gonna
to.
let you hit because it's only 1 damage and the chest seems unaffected. So Daphne, you came
I can
into a
try.
frustrated Callister who punched the chest.
I'll try my best. I'll see if I can help you.
There we go.
Possibly.
Alright,
What
so
is
looks
this?
looks like Daphne is gonna come in, push you aside, use her short sword and break the lock open.
There you go.
And that
You
That's how it's
chest,
done.
in that chest you find an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
Oh, that's so worth it.
Beautiful.
Congrats, you've
What
opened
the
all the
fancy
chests.
craftsmanship.
So now y'all have all of them, and technically not everyone knows what was in the chest. You guys gotta talk to each other and share that, if you want to.
Well, so Bulbous
I mean,
saw
I'm-
the one that was in Silas's, right?
Yep, you know what Silas
In the
has.
top one.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What was the? What's
Oh,
the
sorry.
folded black piece of leather? Did you say leather or paper?
It was leather.
It was a piece of black cloth that the
Okay.
3 moss agites were in.
Oh, wrapped in. Gotcha. I thought it was separate. Okay,
No,
good.
it's
I'm good.
wrapped in.
Go ahead.
And then you have your
Yeah.
pouch made of a familiar material, but you can't pinpoint what it is.
Can I?
Oh.
Can I like inspect the pouch?
Yeah, you can roll investigation to inspect it.
Okay.
Do I have the hairbrush, Alistair?
Sure, you can have the hairbrush.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a -1. Come on, nat 20. Oh no, that's a 3.
Uh-oh.
Everyone okay? Sound like someone was coughing or choking.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I coughed a little, but
Uh,
I'm fine.
With a 3, you are
Bless you.
just puzzled and bewildered by what this pouch might be made of.
Let's see. I kind of just like walk back over. I'm like, "Hey, Bulbous, what do you think of this?" And I throw on the eye patch on my left eye.
Bulbous claps his hands. So suave.
Hey, I thought it looked very nice. It was in one of the chests.
It's got a carnelian sewn onto it. You know, like a flower.
Yes.
Okay, let's make sure you...
There's some
That's
stairs
okay.
here.
There's no...
Yep.
Come
You
out
wanna
of
go
the room.
upstairs?
No,
I'm
stairs.
just gonna-
going up?
Stairs.
Ignore the whole situation down there.
Yes, there's
Let's go up the stairs.
Bulbous, you don't want to
I'm
ask
like, you
anyone
know,
about
I
your
think you
pouch?
have a.
Or about your sack?
No.
No? Alright.
Yeah, ask us about your sack.
I found a sword.
Do I?
And
Yeah,
I'm-
no. Bulbous fully shows them the sack of money.
Oh,
Everyone,
good for you.
Money.
everyone else would immediately realize that that sack is made of human skin.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
what the fuck is happening?
Goblin.
I
he
go
does
like,
because he's a goblin and he's not used to.
Oh my God.
Bulbous, that's made of human.
Okay.
Bulbous,
I'm sorry in advance, but I'm going to be calling that a human sack.
oh, maybe you
Just
should
don't-
just get rid of it.
It has all it has in it is that money you found. So
Just
Oh
take
my
the
God.
money out.
Yeah, Bulbous, you should probably pour that into your pouch, your normal money pouch.
Right, but these I like having pouches, and this one feels like really cool.
I understand, but that might be uncomfortable for some people for here because making pouches out of animals is one thing, but making it out of a person it's
it's leather.
In which room was
Right,
it?
but I didn't make it. I just found it.
It's
I can't believe we're explaining this to you.
just as your friend, I would say that it's not something people are okay with, generally speaking.
But guys, which was the room that you found the human skin pouch in?
Oh, the human sack.
This
Yeah.
one, I believe.
Right
This
in
one
here.
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we? Are there any other cabinets we can look or try to investigate
No,
if
all
we
the
find out
rooms-
more about who stood here, who lived here?
Nope, all the rooms are the same. The beds and
All right.
the
Are
one
you-
chest. So nothing else in the
Okay.
rooms.
Are you wearing clothes now, or
Uh,
you're
It
dressed now?
technically takes
Yeah,
10
probably.
minutes. Technically takes
Yeah.
10 minutes to
Okay.
take heavy armor off and 10 minutes to put it back on. So
It took
Embrace
him
the
longer than that to
future.
open a,
Showered.
I'd say
it
Callister
took
spent
longer than that to open a chest. Yeah.
Callister spent a full 15 minutes on his chest alone. So
Probably.
Yep, that sounds about right.
So,
Okay.
Embrace the
Okay.
future. Hang dong.
At least you missed the nakedness, so it's okay.
You probably caught the last 5
mean-
minutes of it.
Oh, then sorry.
That's my
Bulbous,
guess.
I really think you should put that pouch away. We can make you a new one, a nicer one, possibly.
More out of respect for all of you than actually understanding the moral implications of why you cannot just have a pouch. Like, it doesn't matter where the pouch came, like, it's just a pouch. He doesn't get that. He puts the money in his regular money pouch and then gives you the skin one.
I will not take that. Goodbye. Just put it down.
I'll hold it onto it and then just be like, we'll figure out what to do with this.
I say, nobody's gonna buy the story if they ever find it on you, but okay.
Karkel's got a sense of humour. He's going to wander over and say, "Here, you want to keep your money in one and put your sweeties in this one."
Don't give him ideas. He's going to do it.
It'll start to
Bulbous-
smell really bad. Forget morals. It's just gonna smell bad.
Yeah,
Wait,
it'll
Bulbous, you don't want it.
make your candy taste bad.
It's gross.
Does the wallet smell bad, or has it like been refined in some way so it won't smell bad?
it
Prison
has
wallet.
been treated and
Good
cured
question.
just like any other leather bag.
Yeah, okay. See, that doesn't sound like you're making it sound more okay.
Yeah, you are.
I'm answering questions. Is all I'm doing. That's all-
I'm like, you know what? But let's set it down here on top of the chest for now. And if at the end of it you still want it, we can talk about coming back to get it.
Okay. Bulbous takes the money, but he does leave the pouch.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
keep the
Forget
money. You
about it.
found it. Back when I was on with my crew, it was always finders keepers.
People won't like that.
Okay. Shall
You know,
we go onwards?
I would like to go this way. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Cool.
What do
So-
we see?
Alrighty.
Karkel will go last. He's still trying to get the last pauldron on.
Alrighty.
Put
In
it
here,
on you.
you find a wooden table and 4 chairs standing in this room. And to the west, you see 4 alcoves containing moldy straw pallets, as well as the sound of little squeaks. And as you guys get closer, a
Oh,
swarm of rats come together from the different room to
no! Ew.
form a swarm
Oh.
of rats that you get to now fight.
Oh my God! We summoned the rats.
Is everything in this house gonna fucking try to kill us?
It is
Yeah.
a death house.
Silas
That
just stick his
house.
hands up and just be like, "It
Oh,
wasn't me this time. I did not
Jesus.
open the door."
That's slightly a waste of it, not 20, but okay.
Yeah, Druid. It's the
You
nothing
you
can
just
do
said
about
slightly
these
a waste of a
animals.
nat 20, and then I rolled a nat 20.
Oh yeah. Yeah, not 20. Then I'm like,
The first nat 20 I
Wish-
get, and it's
wish I was-
against rats.
wish I was biting you.
I mean, at least you're rolling good today. I haven't rolled higher than a 9 today.
Yeah, that's true.
Silas and Daphne.
I rolled a
Yeah,
23.
I hate what's happening.
Silas, I think you have higher decks, right?
Yeah, I have a +3 to my dex. So
Yeah.
I would like to think that I have higher dex than rats.
Oh, I was talking about Daphne.
Oh,
Oh,
than me. Also have
Actually, I think Daphne
I
has.
think Daphne would have it.
Daphne is higher.
yeah, because she's a monk.
So. But once again, Silas, you get to go first.
Okay, I'm going to be like, you know what? I just want to go on the record and say that it wasn't me. I didn't touch anything in here this time.
Yeah.
And then just kind of finger guns, just make some finger guns at the rats and shoot out one of my Eldritch blasts.
Go for it.
Where's there? Click that. So plus. Oh no.
That one. Give me a,
Daphne has a high
give me a
dex than me?
consequence roll. That'll be a D6, please.
I don't like that. 2.
2. Luckily, you're using magic, so you can't break your weapon, and so you just simply miss.
Haha! I sneeze. And so it
And
just
you
goes
hit
up in the air.
Bulbous.
No! I'd shoot myself in the foot.
The swarm covers around the feet and legs of Bulbous.
Oh no!
Let me put them to the
Wait,
front.
would he be bothered by that?
don't think
Bulbous is not entirely bothered by it. He kind of giggles.
They're like puppies for him.
Alright, well, these puppies are gonna bite you for a 19. Does that hit?
Oh, that hits. Yeah.
Alright, so
How-
Bulbous,
how
you're
could that
going to
possibly
take-
hit?
You're gonna take 7 damage as these various rats all begin biting at you, and they are engulfed around your feet.
I
And they're
am
gonna
the
stay
big rat who makes all of the rules.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and now it's
That goes to
Bulbous'
me
turn.
then.
Yep, it's your turn.
Okay.
Don't forget your -7 on your health.
I did. I'm. I'm sorry. I was filling it out on my D&D Beyond sheet.
No worries. Yeah, the token helps me follow along as well.
Why won't it let me edit my health? Hang on. I'll do it in my sheet. Give me a second.
Here, I got you. -7. You should just have to click on your token, then you click the green circle, and then you can just type in minus.
Well, and that's what I would. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Yeah, I just did it for you, but it's all good.
Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Can I use my nimble escape to get out of this?
They're not like on you, so yes. They're not like the centipedes
Oh.
that can crawl on you.
Okay. Cool.
They can just share
so-
space.
5, 10. I'm gonna go right here,
Opportunity attack,
and
and that is a dirty 20. That'll be another 7 damage.
wait. I use nimble escape. That it lets me.
Oh, is that?
I don't take
just-
opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought Nimble Escape let you move through the enemies. That
No,
makes
no,
more
no.
sense. Alright, well then, never mind. No opportunity attack. I need to pull Nimble Escape up.
No, you're good. Yeah, I can take disengage as a bonus action.
That'd be
So-
useful.
On each of your
It is it is super useful. So I'm gonna hit them with an Eldritch Blast then from here, just kind of peeping around the corner.
Okay.
6 + 6 is 12.
That does hit. Go ahead and do your 1d10 plus 4.
That is 11.
Alrighty. A few of the rats die off, but the swarm seems just as big as before.
Hey.
That brings us to Daphne.
Mm,
You already used your bonus action, so unless you're gonna move.
yeah.
Alright.
No. I wasn't moving. I was just thinking.
Alright, Daphne, you're up.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna use my short sword with these rats.
Okay, go for it.
I'll try to like hit them with my short sword or
That's an 18 to hit. That does
both
hit.
of them?
So go ahead and do your 1d6 plus 3.
Okay. 6.
Alright, so 6 damage. Alright, and your offhand attack, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead.
Naturally.
That's not gonna hit.
I will not be doing it. Okay.
That brings us to Callister.
I was kind of hoping Daphne would just punch the crap out of the rat with her bare fists.
There was definitely finisher potential. As she came over, hit him with the sword, and it seems like the swarm itself has shrunk with less rats alive.
Oh, well. I mean, I had such terrible rolls today. I'm going to literally sit this one out, and I will help you guys on the next thing, okay?
You can't possibly have
But I will...
you can't possibly have another bad roll in, you know? I mean, you used like 4 of them around the chest. Like...
Oh, it was like 6 bad rolls. I haven't rolled higher than a 9 today. I will ready my longbow in case the swarm comes at me, but
okay, that's fine.
I do not have faith in my abilities at the moment.
Alright, then, Karkle,
I respect that.
That's fine.
As long as you don't get a 1, you'll be fine.
Well, yeah, I guess Karkle will move up.
Alright.
And splat some rats. No, he won't.
7 total? Oh, no, that doesn't
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Shame. Alright, well, that brings us
We are struggling against rats. I think this bodes well for us.
Bulbous hit him.
That brings us to Dante.
I also hit them.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like also to attack them, but with the I can't pronounce this. Shillelagh.
Oh, your Shillelagh?
Shillelagh.
So you use a bonus
Shillelagh.
action. You use a bonus action to power your quarterstaff with Shillelagh, and then you can use your main action to attack with the quarterstaff powered up. You will need to move closer. I allow you to move through allies without hindrance.
Okay, as in move here, you mean, or move over him?
You can't stand on the same spot as them, but you can move past your allies.
So like here.
Yeah, that would be basically going down through past Silas, then down past Daphne, and then over to that spot, which is a good spot because now you're flanking, giving you advantage on the attack.
Okay. Oh god. Oh god.
How'd you double that one first off? That's crazy.
Oh no.
I never done this like.
Alright,
Oh
well,
rolled
no.
2 natural ones.
That's disappointing.
This may be bogus, but I'm gonna do this because I call it a reset. Because no way these rolls are like this for you guys. Alright. So go ahead.
He rolled a 960.
Which isn't even great for 100 d20s. But
That's fair.
But that's how I call it a reset, so that it like fixes the rolls. But with a nat 1, even with advantage, which is crazy, I have what's called a consequence table, and so you have to roll a d6, and whatever's on the table based on your roll is what is gonna happen. So a 3, that is knock friendly weapon out of their hand. Daphne is the only one next to you. Well, Daphne is the only one in front of you, the way you're attacking. So, as you go to hit at the rats, your nerves get the best of you, and you hit Daphne's sword, knocking it on the ground, and the sword falls where the rats are all skittering around.
I hate
The rat
rats.
sword.
And I go, I'll get it. I'll get it.
Don't. I found another one.
That brings us
Someone
you,
gets
Silas.
lost.
that brings us to Silas.
So, oh god, if I back up one space, that gives them opportunity, right?
Yes, it does.
Do I want to give them opportunity to roll with disadvantage? I'd probably just roll with disadvantage, honestly.
Man, that's how you know that reset was needed. There are 7 nat 1s and only 2 nat 20s in that reset.
I guess, yeah, I'm gonna roll, I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast them.
Alright.
Like, stop moving, you furry little dog things!
Roll with disadvantage. 8 plus
Oh.
6 is enough. You do hit.
Yeah, it was all a part of my plan.
So D10 plus 4, please.
Plus 4, 10, change that to 1.
8 on 9 twos.
10.
10 damage is
10
enough.
damage.
Your blue lightning finishes off the last of the rats.
Yes! I just like a rapid finger gun, just Eldritch Blast, and just like, stupid little furry creature things! Always after my food.
But other than the
I'm
rats,
gonna
this
pick up my
area...
sword
Yeah, you can pick that up.
and
Other
yeah.
than the rats, this room is pretty much empty. So...
Yes, thing. Okay, you know what? I think that that did well. But once again, I want to point out, wasn't me. Just for the record.
Can Bulbous disturb the beds? Like, can I? You said they're just little beds of straw and hay.
Yeah, they are moldy straw pallets.
Okay. Is there any are there pillows? Is there anything hidden? Can I just kind of curious to...
It's all just straw. So it's like the pillows are just a bundle of straw versus the bed part that's just laid out straw.
Okay. I was just thinking needle in a haystack kind of thing.
Unfortunately, there's nothing in it. It was just makeshift beds for someone, for something.
Okay.
Hard to say what.
Can't blame it, Africa.
Do they look like they've been slapped on recently at all?
Recently? No.
Alright,
There
you
were
know,
also
these
rats on
cultists made a. Well, yeah, but I mean, these cultists seem to have the human sack, so you know, it's not out of the question that they would sleep on moldy beds.
Remember the rumor? The rumor was,
Rats.
or the story, not so much the rumor. The story of the house included a cult that was like eating people. Remember? So.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense.
I think we've gone around in a circle, guys.
We definitely did.
Is it? You know, I think it might be more like a square.
I'm gonna give you a fast forward on that one because I know you're gonna open both those doors, and
What?
and the one north is just a blank stone slab meant to seal the crypt. Leans against a nearby wall, but the crypt itself is empty. And then the one south, you see a stone slab meant to seal the crypt that leans against another nearby wall. Etched into it is the name Walter Durst, but the crypt itself is empty.
Durst.
Not dead yet.
Daphne, you had the idea that you were kind of talking about when you saw Thorn and Rose's crypts. Did you want to bring that back up?
That they were planning for their deaths, or I think that's what I was.
I thought I heard someone mention something about getting their bodies and bringing it here, or was that?
Oh yeah, I thought that we should get their bodies. That was me. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
what
thought we should get their bodies.
I agree.
Bring them
Well,
down here.
we can, although I think it might be best if we deal with whatever's down here first.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But ultimately, probably we need to bring those as good Samaritans. I'm a nice guy. By the way, does anything? Can I see if anything changed with Silas? Is he like?
Nothing's changed. It's the same.
As in more affected, more possessed, more something?
As I said, from your insight was that it wasn't that he's possessed. You get the impression that he's borrowing a power from someone or something.
Oh, okay.
So
not progressive. Okay.
No, it's not like progressive now. Bulbous, you stand in a four-way cross.
I want to. Is that chanting still going on?
Yep, the chanting is still going on, and you can tell it's coming from a southwest. Sorry, I'm so used to the north being straight up, but the southwest side.
Southwest. So probably this way.
Yeah, Bulbous just wants to follow the chanting. I think as it kind of is filling the air, he's just been listening to it over and over and over again. I think he's kind of blacking back out and going on the quest of this, with all of his past and whatnot. He's trying to end this. I think he's just filled with the determination again.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So he completely forgot about the determination after rolling around houses and all that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me give you the room.
We've
Short
had.
attention.
Oh, I uncovered
Oh.
too much of the room, but okay. This room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak, his pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. The room has exits to the west and north walls. The chanting can be heard coming from just around the statue.
Just around the statue? Interesting.
We'll check out this way too.
Oh, okay.
Bulbous is probably slowly walking towards the chanting.
Alright.
Don't
The
keep
closer
looking
to the
at me.
statue you get, the louder it gets. It's still hard to hear what they're saying. It's almost like, not so much in a different language, but almost like, how do you put it? It's just like it's indiscernible chanting. Callister and Daphne. This leads in this room. A chandelier is suspended above a table in the middle of the room. Two high-backed chairs flank the table, which has an empty clay jug and two clay flagons on top of it. Iron candlesticks stand in two corners. Their candles long since melted away.
Is there anything here?
That is technically hidden. Like I said, I revealed a little too much there.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. No, sorry.
That's my
Okay.
fault. Let me do that. That's what it should look like. Went a little too high when I revealed. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Let's go back to Bulbous. What are you doing? Karkle, what are you doing in the back there? Trying to pick which way to go? Oh, Daphne, you can't just go through. Hold on. If you're gonna move, I need.
I'll go down.
You can go through the door, but you just let me know and then stand right there. Okay, sorry,
Okay,
Karkle,
well,
what
I
are you
already
doing?
did
You
it.
were
I
gonna say?
can't undo it.
I've moved into that room.
Okay. And Bulbous, what are you doing? Because you were moving in.
You said there was a smoky gray orb.
There, yes. The wooden statue is holding a smoky gray crystal orb.
I want to inspect that orb further.
What do you mean inspect?
Lift.
Specify.
Is Bulbous tall enough to reach it? I mean, probably not.
You're like 3'5", right? Yeah, you can reach it.
Okay, cool. I want to reach up and take the orb and inspect it further.
That's great. That's great. So you go ahead and stand there. Need this, and then I need this, because both of you did a wonderful thing. So, Daphne, as you open that door, comes adhered to the creature. Adhered? Like stuck to? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it does.
Mm.
Alright, as you go to open that door, Daphne, you feel the door kind of grip onto your hand,
Oh
and then
no.
as your body kind of leans against it, the door itself begins to feels like it's sticking to you.
Oh, so I'd be here still then.
What is it? Does it have a look? Ah, that's what this is, of course. Why am I being dumb about it? Alright,
Spend the
so
hidden
before
info.
we do that, and also for everyone else,
Oh.
Oof.
as soon
Oh.
as soon as Bulbous grabs the orb, 5 shadows appear around the statue and viciously begin attacking. So everyone gets to roll initiative.
Come on, give me something good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to reveal this thing too.
What'd I get?
There we go.
Oh no.
Oh, finally something decent.
Add a turn. Take Bulbous back off.
Oh, son of a-
Take Carkle off. There we go. And let me just do this.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. I was not prepared for this to appear. So
Is that a mimic?
It is a mimic.
Fuck.
Ah, okay.
Daphne, you triggered
What
the
I'm
mimic.
fighting?
No. You triggered the mimic.
Oh, it's fine. Great.
The fuck are these Dementors?
They are shadows.
once again, Silas is gonna stick his hands up like I didn't touch it this time.
This is what
I
your
did.
this is what your shadow enemy looks like. Boom. Shadow enemy.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Oh god.
And this is
Yeah, I can do that.
well, here's your mimic, but it's actually a door, not a chest.
Why is it a door?
Because
mimics can be anything.
I hate that.
An entrance to his stomach.
Yeah, exactly.
That was unexpected.
that's not wrong at all.
I wasn't expecting.
Isn't it like
That's the
whole-
point of a mimic.
I'm
You
about to
never
say, yeah, that's like
expect
the whole point, isn't it?
I know.
It's like the definition of a mimic. Good one too. Mimic and Shadow tied. I think the Shadow has better decks. You know, I'm really not worried about which one of those go first, to be honest.
They'll
I
probably
got-
go
I
before
got
I do. So
Double Carkle again. There we go. Alright. Alright, it looks like Callister gets to go first.
And
And Callister, you
Okay.
would know that the door is active, as it has grappled Daphne.
And what the
hey,
fuck?
Daphne, how you doing? How you doing there?
She's half door.
Great.
She's,
Exactly. I'm happy.
there's your
Oh
guidance.
man, enclosed spaces is so. I wish I was in the other room because I could do more in that room.
You could have been in the other room. You could...
I know. I know.
I was trying to be there with you.
I'll just help Daphne out, and I'll just try and shoot it with my longbow.
Alrighty, go for it.
There we go. Finally, good rolls.
Ooh, that is a nice one. Alright, yeah, that definitely hits the mimic. Go ahead and do your damage. Let's see, Callister, your bow. Yep, 9 damage, not bad. Alrighty, anything else?
That'll have to be it. I can't do much else in this room.
5, 10.
oh,
Alright. so coming for Shadow. Okay, just making sure. Silas does a 13 hit. I don't think it does.
No.
All right, then he missed.
Aha!
Daphne, you're up.
I think I'm gonna try to use my sword in my other hand. Will that be disadvantage?
Because of your martial arts,
Or...
no, it will not be. And if you hit,
Okay.
well, you know what? He already got hit actually.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. If you hit him, you can break the grapple. The grapple.
The grapple.
Gripple.
The gripple.
I said gripple. What's your plus? 5?
That's 5.
And on the
Yeah.
bibble.
A 12. A 12 does hit. So. So that'll be 1d6 plus 3, please.
1d6. Yeah. Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, 9.
Nice.
9 damage. Not that it matters too much, but just for flavor, are you using that new silvered one, or are you just using your regular?
I probably would use the new silver one because I don't like rats.
Correct.
So
Fair enough.
I don't know if it's worth it. But...
With that hit, you break the grapple and it unattaches to you. So let me give it its own space. There you go. You have your bonus action still.
I'm gonna go for it.
Alright, that will be a 1d4 plus 3. Remember, you have key points, don't forget. But that's 6
I keep
damage.
forgetting. But yeah.
6 damage. Anything else? No?
No.
Alright, that brings us to Dante.
Yeah, I would like to cast Fairy Fire. It says 20-foot square. I don't know how many of them I can.
Let me verify. Fairy Fire.
20-foot square. Isn't that just four squares on the map?
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet lights. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is outlined in light. If it fails a dex saving throw, for duration, objects affected creatures shed dim light. Any attack roll against them is at advantage. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be all of them. And it's like creatures of choice. So they're all going to make a dex save. That is a 18. I'm sorry, what's their plus? Okay. That is a 20. That is a 13. That is a 11. That is a 4. And then the last one is a 15. So I believe 2 of them failed. So we'll say these 2 are shining the light. We'll just use a symbol. Why not? The 2 with the symbol on it are shining a light. What color? It says you pick. Blue, green, or violet?
Blue. And I wink at Silas. You know, Blue Eldridge.
Alright.
Listen, I'm flathead, but no, thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'd like to leave the room.
Yeah, I'd like to leave.
Just be here.
Alright.
I just yell, call me if you need me. No, sorry, I'd like to cast that bonus action for the. I can't remember the name. Yeah, thanks. I'll probably never be able to.
You can just call it Shilly.
You'll get it.
Shilly sounds good.
Just call it Shilly. It's all good.
Lele.
I want to cast the Shilly.
Alright, that's fine. It lasts for a minute, so yeah, your quarterstaff is powered up. Coming to you, Silas. Does a 16 hit?
No, yes.
Alright, you feel the hand of the shadow kind of grip around your arm, and it's going to deal...
No touching!
It's going to deal
Stop it.
7 damage.
Ow. It just healed too.
So is Silas going down again? Is this what happened?
No.
And Silas, you're... Your strength
Don't
drops
say-
by 3 points.
Oh god, I'm even weaker now. My strength is a
Reaction
6.
Last until the target finishes. And it's your strength stays like this until you finish a rest.
A long rest or a short rest?
Either rest. Any rest.
Okay. I'm gonna need a nap after this.
Again.
It's becoming a theme.
What's his name? Bulbous. Does a 12 hit? I don't think it does.
No, it does not.
Alright, the shadow in front of you attempted to do the grab as well, then it missed. Daphne. Does
Okay.
the door knob comes out like a almost like a tentacle as he attempts a pseudopod slap. Does a 15 hit.
No. It
Alright,
doesn't.
somehow he missed. Another one for
Stick my tongue out.
oh, this one will be with advantage against Bulbous. Bulbous does a 16 hit.
It does.
Alrighty. You're gonna take 5 damage. And you're gonna lose only 1 point in your strength. Make sure you guys keep track of this. Keep track of the strength thing. It matters a ton. But Silas, it is now your turn.
So,
The
You
two
should
that,
have advantage
the two
on
that
those.
were lit up by fairy fire you would have advantage against them, but since you're within 5 feet, that would be disadvantage. So you can attack those two on your right with just a regular roll.
I might as well, cause like I did. Even if I did hit them with a dagger, I'd still be only do like a fraction of the damage. Well, I mean, I have my spear. But it's -2 now because of my strength. So yeah, you know what? I'll just go with my Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty.
Old reliable. I'll go ahead and
Just a
attack
regular
this
roll.
guy. Yeah,
Okay, it'll be a regular roll. Go for it.
19.
19 hits. Go ahead and do your 1d10 plus 4.
Yay. All right, let's see, and max damage 14.
Is that bottom right?
No, the guy right here next to
Oh,
Bulbous.
right next to you. Okay. All right.
Um,
He took quite the hit from that damage, but he is still existing, I guess is the term.
Existing.
Wait, hold on.
Stop existing.
What type of damage is Eldritch Blast? It's force, right? Yeah, force.
Yeah.
It's 4.
All right, just have to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. Anything else?
Nope, I can't do anything else on my. I mean, the only other thing I could do is move, but I'd get opportunity attacks from all 3 of them. So.
That is true. That brings us to Karkle then.
Harkle steps forward. He shouts, "Tempest fears not death!" And I will turn undead.
Are these guys
You
undead?
you will turn undead?
No, turn undead is a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are considered undead. That is correct.
I froze for a minute.
So he just turned into a zombie.
So they gotta
What?
make a wisdom
What the
save.
fuck?
This is interesting. Okay, so that's a 3 and a 2. So 2 of them for sure. That is a 10 and a 12. What's their wisdom? +0. Okay. And then the last
12
one
succeeds.
is a 16.
So 2 succeed.
2 succeed. Okay. I'm gonna say it was these top 2 up here. So these 3 all lower their aggression, but you know they gotta wait for their turn for what they do. So, anything else?
No, I've been stood there chanting for my entire.
Yeah, that'll be your channel divinity.
Yeah.
That brings us to Bulbous, who doesn't know what Turn Undead does.
Yeah, I have no idea.
God, yeah, that's right.
So Bulbous, who
You guys gotta-
who you attacking? You have advantage
Oh.
against the one south of you.
Yeah.
You also have the two in front of you, so. The one to your right is the one that actually hurt you.
Okay, I'll probably attack the one that tried to hurt me. So this one right here.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not.
This one is the one that actually hurt you. The other one that tried but failed.
Okay, I'm gonna use dissonant whispers on the one that hit me. And my eyes will go straight black as I look at this shadow, and I just start whispering in what language does Bulbous whisper in? Because he has a couple of primordial.
Okay.
And just kind of speaks to this shadow whispering, ancient, decaying sounds of death and sadness into its head. And I have to roll, or it has to make a wisdom.
And that was an 8 on the save, so it failed. So go ahead and do your 3d6 psychic damage to it, and then it must use its reaction immediately to move as far away from you as possible.
That'll be 13 damage.
Alright, 13 damage, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. It can't move any further because of the enemy in front of him. But he did move past you both.
So you take attack of opportunity.
If you guys want.
Yeah, Bulbous will swipe in with that dagger on him as he runs away.
Okay, go for it.
Well, where's my dagger to hit? Sorry, I'm looking for it. Why isn't it on my sheet now?
Your dagger?
No, there it goes. I found it. Sorry, I was looking for it.
+5 to hit. Karkle, you can also do the opportunity attack if you want.
Oh, that's a 9.
Because he missed. So.
That's unfortunate.
Good. And 8 also misses. So. There's that.
I wouldn't get one, would I? Because he was too far from me. He was 10 feet. Right.
He's too far from you.
Yeah. Okay.
This shadow, he is going to leave in this direction.
Would I get an opportunity attack on him because he was 5 feet from me?
You would, if you want to. Karko might want to say something before you hit that swing.
Yeah, just say, let him go. If you damage him, the spell's broken.
Oh, damn it. Alright, fine.
That brings us to Callister.
Would I be able to see the shadow thing that's just popped behind the mimic?
No, because the mimic is a door, which would look closed because he's actively attacking.
Okay. Oh, I can't cast that either. I'm just gonna kill the mimic. Yeah, I just gotta kill the mimic. That's all I can do.
Oh, nat 20.
Yay!
That's what I'm talking about.
Ew.
Alright, so that'll be, so I do double dice, double modifier, so give me 2d8 plus 10.
Um,
19 damage, that is not bad at all. But it is still alive.
It's still alive. Wow.
Mimics are crazy. Yeah, mimics are beefy guys. This
It's all on you,
shadow,
Daphne. You got
You
this.
lads.
this shadow will also move away, but that's all he'll do. Daphne, it's your turn.
I'm going to go for my short sword first.
Of course. Ridiculous. Back to backs with nat 20s. Alright,
Okay.
give me that 2d6 plus 6. That's gonna be a
Plus
total of 13 damage. Alright, he's not looking great, but he is still somehow standing on his last chips of wood.
Hinges.
On his hinges, yeah.
I was gonna use my flurry of blows for him after
If you'd like, you can.
this. Like,
But he looks really injured. So,
okay, then I'll just go for the punch.
alright, give me that 1d4 plus 3. Because that 12 plus 5 hits. Alright, 7 damage. You break the door. And in front of you, you see a shadow
And I
figure.
see him. I'm just like, God damn it! What's going on?
And you don't know what's up with the shadow figure. So, you just see him there. Oh, and he's glowing blue. So, there's that.
He's standing there, menacingly.
That brings us to Dante.
Do I hear that, don't damage him or the spell will end?
You
Yes.
heard that about the one down here, but you don't know if that applies to the one up here.
Okay.
You already have your shillelagh packed, so.
Shillelagh.
Yeah, okay.
Chili.
I'll attack.
Alright, go for it. That's
Was it
1d20
5, my
plus-
modifier?
Yeah, 1d20 plus 5. It's your spell
Yeah.
attack modifier you're using. Ooh, 21, yeah. So that'd be 1d8 plus 3. And this will count as a magical attack. Ooh, max damage.
Nice.
You kill that shadow.
Shadow who?
Bum, bum,
Shadow says
ba-dum.
what?
The shadow just fades away. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to move over here to the next
Alright.
one.
I want to leave.
5, 10,
I need a nap.
20, 25, 30.
Oh,
Oh, the one that is still alive is going to attack Dante. Dante does a 14 hit. I don't think it does.
Nope.
Alrighty, then that brings us to Silas.
Aha! Now I don't have a disadvantage, so I'm gonna shoot this boy in the corner, who does not have the turn undead thing on him.
But
Does he?
but the other one has advantage, by the way.
Those three do. It's the top one that doesn't.
Yeah, so this one down here has advantage on him if I shoot him.
No, the
This
ones
one-
with the
this one
symbols
has.
are glowing blue, and so you have advantage on them. But Karkle just specified the 3 down south are under the spell, and the one up top is not.
That's a tad bit annoying.
You still have, regular hit against
Yeah,
them.
I'd have a regular hit against the top guy. Would have liked advantage, but alright, I'll hit the top guy.
Alright, go for it.
Let's go for it. We do once again finger guns. That
Alright,
hits at
hits.
23.
Go ahead
Damn.
to your 1d10 plus 4.
Yes. Alright.
1d10 plus 4, what weapon do you have?
He's using
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
Blast, and he has the Eldritch Invocation Agonizing
Wow.
Blast, which applies the Charisma modifier.
11 damage.
Alright, Shadow takes a hit from your blue lightning, but he still exists. That brings us to
Stop
Karkle.
existing, damn you!
That brings us to Karkle.
Yeah, Karkle will shout, focus them down one at a time. The others can't do a lot. And then he'll take a swing.
Okay.
At that one.
That hits. Go ahead and do your damage. Alright. And that is a regular weapon, so...
It is, yeah.
Yep, so he takes half of that. And so he still exists. That brings us to Bulbous, unless Karkle wanted to move or anything.
No, stay there.
Oh, you had your bonus action. Did you want to use your bonus action for anything?
No, I don't think so. Not this time.
Okay, well then. Bulbous?
Bulbous is going to. I'll use Nimble Escape as my bonus action, so I won't take that hit. And I will move here. And I will try to Eldritch Blast that one up top.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20.
Alright. Because the enemy that you're standing next to is not hostile right now, you get to do that regular, so yes, that does hit. And no matter what damage you roll, it's going to kill him.
Sweet.
Yes, sir.
Alright. 15, 20, 25, 30.
I think I'm good on the rest of my movement there too.
I'll give you that way, because you guys would have seen that by now. He did his movement that way, and now Callister, you are up.
I mean, I'd just be very confused why two shadowy figures that I'm assuming are glowing blue
Yep, two
are running by
blue
us.
glowing shadows are just passing by from your point of view.
Leaving.
Somebody stop them!
Just ignore them. Just ignore them.
Do we want to bother them?
You know, I might just ready my longbow to attack one of them if they come at us. But if it's just going by the room, I'll leave it be. But I'll ready my longbow and leave it at that.
Okay. This one is not glowing blue. Daphne, you're up.
Doesn't stop the
I think
confusion.
No, I'm gonna.
wait. That one that was next to me that ran away, do I get an opportunity attack?
If you'd like to.
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just looked back up at my screen.
You're alright. Yeah, if you'd like
Okay.
to, you would get it around here. That's it. Go ahead and what are you hitting with?
My dagger, so that's 19.
19. The hit. That make no sense.
You rolled a
You get a
d20
+5.
twice.
Where do you get a +5 to your dagger?
Oh, did it roll it twice?
Yeah.
It's okay, I rolled the same
That's-
number
Both of them
twice.
were 14.
Why is your dagger +5? Your dagger should be.
My dagger's +5 too.
It's a
On
finesse
the-
weapon, isn't it?
Oh
Bonus
yeah, yep,
thing,
yep,
yeah.
yep, yep. I'm being dumb. All right. So yeah, with that, then do your 1d4 + 3.
So 5.
All right. He's gonna take 3 damage from your dagger stab. He's gonna stop in his tracks and he's gonna turn at you as you hear just a. Daphne, it's your turn.
I'm gonna ready my short sword and also just not move and wait.
All right.
See what
Dante,
happens.
You're up. You there, Dante?
Sorry,
You're up.
I thought. Oh, okay. I mean, I have to ask, but however you want. I'm curious what's over here. Do I see anything special on this wall?
You
Or-
can use your turn to roll perception on the wall if you'd like.
No. I'll cast Frostbite on this one.
Alright, and it's got 60 feet, so that's fine. He makes a save, right? So,
Yeah, Constitution save.
alright, that is a 10, so that's a fail. So go ahead and do your 1d6.
5.
Alright, another 3 damage for the guy. And I think next is, that also gives advantage on the next attack against him, correct?
Yes, the next weapon attack.
20, 25, 30. Because they just gotta keep moving away from Carl.
Just running away.
They gotta get away from Carl. Silas, you're up.
So I will just kind of like do a ground slide. Just has like ground slide and finger guns towards him, trying to do more Eldritch Blast, trying to keep this guy from moving.
Alright, yeah, you get to that with advantage because of the frostbite.
Yay! Alright, so to that plus 6. 17.
Alright, the 17 does hit. So I'll go ahead and roll the
Thank
D10
goodness.
plus 4.
Down, not 7. That'd be nice, but no. And oh, dang, 6.
6 damage. Alrighty.
Bang, bang, bang.
Another strike. Yeah. Anything else?
Would I be able to tell? Does he look like he's very weak right now?
He's a shadow. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say I was.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's a shadow, so I mean, he's looking
Yeah.
shadowy.
Oh. All right. Let me see here. I don't know if I want to do this, but how many slots do I have? I have 2. I'll go ahead and use a hex on him as my bonus action.
The spell Hex.
Yeah, the spell hex. You place a creature you can see within range until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever you hit it.
Do you want to say that you did that before your attack? Because I'll allow that.
Oh, yes. Oh my. Yeah, if I would have been better. Yes.
Because it is a bonus action, so you could have done that
Yeah.
before you attacked, and then you hit.
Yeah.
So you get to do an extra 1d6 necrotic now.
Yeah, and then I'll choose his What was the stat? What ability would he be used?
Maybe just do maybe just do the 1d6 real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. D6.
Okay,
2, 8
yeah.
damage total.
Yeah, go
then.
ahead and pick an ability.
They look like they're dexterous. I'll pick Dex. They have disadvantage on Dex now. Probably gonna be something like Wisdom.
All right. Well, he seems very lightly affected by that. Carbo, you are up.
Yeah, I will Sacred Flame. The
All right.
one we can see.
That one is Flatlick
Dexterity save.
Yep.
12. 2 damage, mate. It's all on the screen.
That is a 13. Does a 13 save on your DC?
Yes, it does.
Didn't
It's got disadvantage though, because it's just been hexed.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Rules, lawyers.
Okay, no, the target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Abilities, right? Okay.
Now
So
let's
yeah, that succeeds.
Alrighty. So unfortunately, nothing happens. So
Okay.
anything else? Every bonus action.
No, I will move up a little bit, but that's it.
All right, that brings us to Bulbous.
Bulbous will pop it with an Eldritch Blast.
All right, this will be a regular attack. That does
Yeah,
hit.
15 plus. Yep.
All right. No matter what you roll, it's going to kill it. Good news.
Yeah, even
that one. But it's 1 plus 4, so that's what does it. So
5.
So yeah, you've killed all the shadows in this room, but you know that 2 of them ran out.
I'm going to chase after him. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right, when you enter the room, you see Daphne and Callister. Do you want to say anything to them?
Hey guys, what's going on?
We're just watching spirits pass us. I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, we should kill those.
When he says that, you guys are welcome to use your held actions.
Okay,
Why are they blue?
What is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
Daphne, movement
I don't know.
is not part of a held action. If you have like a dagger ready to throw, that works. But if you had your short sword ready, they would actually have to be within range. But Callister, you had your bow ready, so if you want to shoot your bow at it.
Yeah, sure, I'll shoot my bow at it.
Right. You have advantage because they're glow blue. Blue.
Get 'em. Get 'em.
Darts. That's all I got.
Ooh, and that 20. So you get to do.
Damn.
I don't roll good,
Uh,
Mr. 3 nat 20s. Two,
That's only
whatever.
two. It's only two. But 2d8 plus 10.
So far.
Humble.
He's
Modest.
usually roll 20. So it seems my reset.
Wait, you said
I do double dice and double modifier. It's my version of crunchy crits, but it lets you roll all the dice you can.
Double
right,
dice,
20.
double modifier. Interesting.
Yeah, because crunchy crit is where you just if it's a 1d8, so you get 8 plus the 1d8 plus 5.
Mhm.
And I'd rather you guys roll for it, so I just do double modifier. That way, you also, if you roll like 2 1s, you still get the boosted damage regardless.
Mhm.
But remember, everything that you get, the enemies get. So,
Yeah.
but alright, so 21 with a regular arrow is 11.5 damage, but that was quite the shot. And as you hit it, the shadow turns around, letting out a familiar sound that Bulbous heard, as you just hear. And now it's actually his
come
turn.
at me, man.
He plans to, actually, because
Uh-oh.
it's his
Confident.
turn, and he's going to nat 20 on you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
All that talk. Alright, so that's gonna
Read
be.
it.
Oh no. The consequences of my actions.
That's gonna be 11 damage. And minus 3 to your strength modifier.
Oh, that's fine. I don't really.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Until it reaches 0.
Dex players
It's not
for the
fine.
win.
Silas, didn't you take damage this game? This
I
fight?
took. Oh, I always forget to update it here. I had to update it on my
Oh, okay.
on my thing.
Fair enough.
Well,
But
let me see.
Callister, it is your turn again.
Oh yeah, this was a reaction. Oh,
Well, it was held action. Different, but same.
yeah. If it's because he's still glowing blue, would I just have a normal attack, not be at advantage or disadvantage?
It's always at advantage as long as he's glowing blue.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go for another. My damage is
If
half
you're using
against
your
him.
bow, it'll be a regular roll. What we doing?
I won't use his mark just yet.
You want to use you have short swords. You want to use that?
I would, but like, oh, you know, I'll use my 2 short swords.
Okay.
The
So
ops
that-
are preying on our
plus 7.
downfall.
So go ahead with your attack. With advantage, of course. Alright, so the 18 does hit. Do your 1d6 plus 5. Alright. He is barely existing still, but he is still existing. You want to do an offhand?
Yeah, I'll do an offhand.
That's your bonus action. Go ahead. Advantage.
Oh, like a 7. Oh, at advantage.
You're rolling a d6. You're rolling a d6.
Did I not just roll a d6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta roll the attack to hit him with your second attack.
Yeah, what am I supposed to be rolling?
1d12,
A
1d20.
No, a d20. 2 d20s.
Oh.
You're doing another attack with your offhand.
Oh, I was checking the damage.
Yeah. No, you gotta hit first.
I automatically hit.
I'm just that good.
Oh,
So an
Damn
11
it.
does not hit. So unfortunate. But Daphne, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Sorry,
Sure.
didn't he have advantage?
He didn't roll with advantage.
oh, god damn it.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Callister. Do
I'll
your.
stay here.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't even... That was a good catch.
It's
I didn't
okay.
even-
Oh, I see what was.
Okay, so
That's right.
so I'm glad we did that because now it's
I was
Daphney's turn anyways. Good thing you had advantage, because that one would have been
Sorry.
great. Go ahead,
Jesus
Daphne.
Christ.
With your short
Use
sword, you
my
get an advantage.
short sword.
9 plus your 5 is 14. So yeah,
5.
that does hit.
Okay. 6.
Alright, that is
Yeah.
enough to kill this one. And you know that the other one's in here. You still have plenty of movement and you're offhand.
I would like to cast Finger of Death.
Okay. And that one you also have advantage on, so go ahead. With your offhand
Okay.
attack. 12 plus 5, 17, that does hit. Give me that 1d4 plus 3. Max damage. That was enough to kill that shadow as well. And now all the enemies are gone. Let's keep the turn order up though, because I'm pretty sure y'all are about to trigger something.
The joke's on you. I take a nap.
I was gonna go back and tell them that the other one is dead.
What
But
would
I'm
be, what would be revealed here by her going there?
Yeah, I was wondering too. Here.
There we go.
Oh, it's the bedroom.
Yeah. So in this room, hold on, let me give you it. So Daphne, now that it's clear and you get a nice little look around, this room contains a large wood-framed bed with a rotted feather mattress, a wardrobe containing several old robes, a pair of iron candlesticks, and an open crate containing 30 torches. And I guess why would you just with torches and candles inside of it. At the foot of the bed is an unlocked wooden footlocker containing some gear and some special items if you would like to take a look inside.
I will take a look inside.
Alright.
That
Before you
sounds
do
like
that,
a challenge.
before you continue there, but
It
definitely
does.
I'll let you do that.
Crap.
Dante, you wanted to
Okay.
go ahead and do your perception now that everything is clear. You can do a perception check to
Sure.
check that room out.
And my modifier is
7, so yeah, you got a good one there. So with a 16, you do notice that there is that this wall will give way right here. And so let me give you guys plenty here.
ooh. So which way is the entrance? Is it this way or the other way?
So the entrance is where you did it. That here.
Mhm.
I feel like. Oh, does it still?
Okay,
It
so it's
probably
a stairway
There you go.
upwards, basically.
There you go. There's the door. So yeah,
Okay.
and yet you see inside there you see pretty much what looks to be an ordinary wooden. It was an ordinary wooden door hidden under a layer of clay. When you pull it open, you see a stone staircase that climbs 10 feet to a landing.
Ooh. I let the two guys know over here in the room, like, hey, check this out. Anybody wants to come? Not that I'm scared, but you know.
I think we need to catch up with the others first and go as a group.
Good idea.
Gargoyle, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Carkle wants to catch up.
Alright,
With
Callister
them.
and Bulbous, what are you doing now that you have a second?
Oh, Bulbous.
Yes.
Bulbous needs to take a breath. He's beat the fuck up.
Alright.
You and me both.
Alright, so you guys are
Yeah,
taking a
you know.
breath, everyone gathers in that room. Daphne, go ahead and do what you were going to do. You were going to search the footlocker, you said?
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah. I guess I'll be here then.
Alright, as soon as you open the footlocker, you see potions, you see a cloak, you see a flask, you see a lantern, you see thieves' tools, you even see a book inside there.
Okay. Well, I feel like this is a trap.
You do you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick as much
Alright.
as I can up.
Cool. As soon as you touch the first item, 2
Oh
walls
no.
give way, and you guys are now faced
No.
with 2 ghasts. One of which, surprising you directly behind. Oops, that was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, where'd they go? What did I even click on? I've never seen it do that. Hold on, I lost the stuff I had open for this. what I clicked on to make it do that. I didn't know it could do that. It like made it like a separate complete window and like got rid of everything I had open. Okay, there we go. I got it back. Alright. Surprise attack against Daphne. As this thing bursts through the wall and tries to bite you on the neck, Resident Evil zombie style. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, Daphne,
Right
you're
on the
gonna
line.
take 12 damage from this bite
Jesus.
right on your neck.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
Guys, I'm gonna die!
I told you we needed the nap.
No, you
I
didn't
hope
tell
they
me. I
faint.
wasn't with you.
It's the
We
voices
ran
are
out of
getting to
room.
me.
Alright, now that we're back in combat, yeah, this wall has opened up, and this wall has opened up behind Daphne. So everyone can see these ghasts. Let me give you what they look like. Here is what just burst out of the walls as soon as you touch the footlocker.
Oh,
Look at
joy.
them. Look at them teeth.
It looks so friendly.
Look at them teeth.
They look a lot smaller than I expected.
Yeah.
Like,
Um,
That's
I
man.
can't make them look beefy as hell.
let me
I
give
like
you.
that we're in front of him being like, oh, these aren't that bad. You look fine.
Uh,
His nails are huge. Or fingers.
They're a little more than savage beast. A ghast is cunning and can inspire a pack of ghouls. Oh, it's like a ghoul commander.
I need to move.
They are size-wise, like height and like overall bulk, is referenced as like comparable to orcs in a ghastly form. So he's just skinny. He's not small. But anyways, Callister, you're up first.
Looking at these things, is it like they're stuck in the wall, or is it just that they've
No,
just burst
they
through and they're
burst
easily
through
going to
the
come
wall.
up to us?
It's like they were hiding, or it's not
Like
like
Kool-Aid Man.
It's like they were hidden inside the walls for this specific reason.
I'm gonna let the party know, because I don't think Bulbous or Silas or Dante would have seen this. Did someone just disappear?
No, I revealed
Oh,
more,
no?
of the,
Okay.
more of the place.
Let them know that the monsters are coming and that we should just lure them into this room to do what we did last time. And I will also shout to Daphne to get out of the room so we can, because everyone's just behind me, so we can kill them all in one go again. And
Line
I will
them up.
move myself here and ready my longbow. So, Daphne, come running to us.
Alright, so you're ready to attack? Cool. Daphne, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit him first before I leave.
Are you sure about that?
I mean,
So
if you do that,
No, I'm
you won't be able to disengage.
I can use my key points to disengage from him.
That's true.
Oh.
I forgot about your key points.
Yeah.
Silas, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you kept held on concentration for your hex, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can use your bonus
I
action
can-
to pick one of these as your target. Cool. So I actually totally forgot. That is dope that you could do that. Alright,
step
so
of
with
the
the short
wind
sword,
is-
that does hit.
Mhm.
It's 1d6 plus 3, please.
So 6,
Uh,
and then I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna run away.
Alrighty, so
You guys can. I'm dying.
use a key point to disengage. And that, I think it's called Expeditious Retreat or something. No, that's a spell.
No, step of
Yeah.
the wind.
Step of the Wind, that's the one. Alright.
Step of the wind. Yeah.
Alright, so 6 damage total, and then you Step of the Wind away. Now it's his turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then straight for Carkle. Carkle does a 19 hit.
Uh-oh.
It does.
All right, so this guy also lands a bite right on your neck, similar to Daphne, but this one right in front of you, and you're
Crunchy.
going to take 4. Oh, I'm doing that wrong. 13 damage.
How? These guys.
They got a hell of a
Yeah,
bite.
what the...
Callister, you can
You
see
took
him
my
now.
health.
I will shoot the longbow.
All right, go ahead. A 15 does hit. Good thing you got that crazy plus. Which, how do you have such a high? Oh yeah, the archery. Okay, 11 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. That brings us to Dante.
Does this one have a cover? So we don't see that one yet.
He burst the wall. He's the one who bit
Daphne.
Daphne.
But I don't see it from here.
No, not from there.
Okay. Would I be seeing them from here? Both, as in?
Yeah, I'd argue that you can see them both from there. What are you looking to do?
Thunder wave in a cone, basically.
Thunderwave isn't a cone, so Thunderwave is, so let me use the ruler for this one. Let me give you a square.
50-foot cube,
Okay,
originates from
so-
where you are.
So this is with a 15-foot cube, right? Or the other option is to do this much range in a specific direction. That makes sense? Or no, not that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still going too big, but it's like 15 by 15 by 15 directly in front of you, or all around you. So, but
So if I do 15 by 15 in front of me, would I get them both and not hit him?
you know, that would just barely hit. Yeah, I'd say it hits him, but I think that also hits. Yeah, that would also hit Karkle.
All right, scratch.
Something that might be worth suggesting is so you can hold your action and tell Karkle to take a step back so that you can do it whenever he takes a step back, because you're holding the action to do so.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I'd like to do
Because
that.
holding the action just means that you do it whatever criteria is met.
Whenever is
Triggered.
clear
Yeah.
that I don't hit another party member, basically.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
You can't go any further. Good job getting out of that room. Smart. Silas, it is your turn. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He's gonna hold his action if anyone gets within range.
Yeah, so I'll use my bonus action to move Hex onto this guy, and then I will shoot off my Eldritch Blast.
All right, go for it.
Finger gun time! Damn it!
That's amazing. Give me a d6 of
Mhm.
consequence. Ah, yes. You hit a friendly. And who's...
Uh-oh.
Should we roll?
Karkle, heads or tails?
Heads.
Let's say that.
This is the coin. If you guys haven't seen my D2 coin, this is it. And this is what I flip. So, alright, so Karkle, you said what?
Heads.
Head,
Heads? Heads.
please.
So, Bulbous gets hit.
No!
Give me the 1d10 plus 4.
Oh,
And then he's going to take half.
the one time I don't want to roll good.
Alright, so
Eight.
he's going to take 4 damage. That is still enough for Bulbous to go down.
No!
Oh,
Damn it! Oh. Of all the times to get a 1.
Karkle, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Dante made that suggestion to you.
Yeah, I've got 3 hit points. I'm not letting an opportunity attack go by.
Maybe you can use an action to disengage, and you
This
still
is
have your
still-
bonus action.
Yeah, I guess that's.
And you can just go over this table. Like I said, I don't use environment hindrances. That's why I have the diagonal rule to bypass that.
Okay, then I'll disengage and move back.
All right. With that, you can let loose your Thunder Wave, Dante. And so they have to make a. Is it Con or is it Dex save?
It's con.
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 All right.
Yeah.
And your DC is 13. Their con is 0. That's helpful. That's super helpful. That is a 12 and a nat 1. So the
Nice.
nat 1 will take double damage, and we'll say that it was the one in the back. So go ahead and roll, I believe it's 2d8.
Yep.
Alright. So go ahead and roll 2d8, and so 13 damage to the one in the front, and then roll another 2d8 to double up.
Ugh,
Then,
you're good.
So 19 total for the one in the back. And would you like to push them back 10 feet? Because that is one of the options.
yes, please.
Alright.
And with that, I can move then without the need to disengage, right?
So they both get it. Yep. But also, I would like to point out that when you did that, it was a very loud noise that was able to be heard from as far as 300 feet away. So he basically let out this loud, thunderous clap, almost like a lightning strike happened right in front of you all.
Oh,
Okay.
that
Do
was
we have a
very
condition?
loud.
No, there's no
That's
condition.
right.
It's just what it is. But yeah, now you know that Thunder
Everybody
Wave
can
is
see it.
super loud, and use that information how needed. But it was still Karkel's turn technically. So Karkel, you had your bonus
Okay.
action if you'd like. Healing word on who? I mean,
Bulbous.
I gotta get, yeah, Bulbous. I figured. So 5 health goes to Bulbous, and Bulbous, you are back up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to miss that. My work starts to get busy at around 8 o'clock at night, and it just happened to get busy just a teeny bit before that.
No worries, no worries. But it is your turn now, Bulbous.
And I'm up.
Yep, you
5
are
hit
up.
points.
Bulbous is going to. I'm gonna move here so I can see it,
Okay.
and we're going to burn that other spell slot for Dissonant Whispers again. So it's got to make a Wisdom saving throw and pass a 14.
7, so no.
Okay, it's going to take 3d6.
Go ahead.
On the one in front is the one I'm looking at.
I thank you.
Ooh,
9.
9.
Oof. Yeah. And then he's got to move away from you, right? So. Okay.
Yeah.
Get in the corner, I guess. Anything else?
Cool. I'm going to come back out of the line of fire.
Alright. Callister, you're up.
Okay, now that they've been pushed back, I am going to cast Entangle basically to be in that entire room.
If you'd like.
I know the first one's pretty
They
damaged,
do look
but
pretty
the second
injured,
one...
both of them.
Wait, really? I thought we only hit... Oh, that's
No,
right, he hit
Thunder
both of
Wave
them.
was pretty helpful.
Yes, I'll just ready my longbow again and wait for them to be funneled through.
You don't want to just attack them? Alright. Because, I mean, you can.
No, do the team thing and funnel them through.
If you'd like. Alright, well then you're ready your bow. Daphne, you're up.
Okay. Well, we're funneling them through, but I have a dart,
Yeah, you have darts.
I think. I have darts. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to throw it at the one I can see.
Alright, that hits. So go ahead and do 1d4 plus 3. 6 damage with the
Okay.
darts. Okay.
And I
Anything
don't think
else?
I can throw again.
No, you'd have to be
No, I'm gonna
able to punch them with unarmed.
go back to my spot. Yeah.
Alright. Dissonant Whispers lasts until Bulbus's turn, so that gas can't move any closer, making it Dante's turn.
Oh,
I'd like to do that again, but basically move over here
You
and
wanna do it again?
use my last level 1 spell slot for another Thunder Wave.
They do look really injured.
Oh. Okay. Well
Well, that's
then,
good, at least.
Frostbite on this one. I can only hit once.
That's an 11, so that fails. Go ahead and do your 1d6.
Okay.
Not that weak.
On the one in front of me.
But yeah, there's that. And next attack against him will be at advantage. Do you want to move at all?
Yes. So how much can I? So I moved 5, and now can I move over here?
Yeah, you got 35, so yeah, you can do that.
That's it.
5, 10, 15. Do you want to do your thing, Callister?
yes, I will.
Do it now. Yeah.
12? 12 does not hit. Oh, you get advantage because of frostbite.
Oh man.
Yeah, good point.
Okay,
There we go.
that hits. And your minimum damage will more than kill it.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Silas.
And
And
was that the one that I had my hex on? Or is that the one that's over in the room?
Nope, the one in the room is the one that had the hex. Because he had to run away.
Okay, then I will move up right here. Can I see him from here?
Yep.
Alright, then I will use my Eldritch Blast on him
Okay, go for it.
without fear of having to. With hopefully, I say, without hitting somebody. Nat
Ooh.
20 this time. We go from a
Yeah.
nat 1 to a nat 20.
You would definitely do it, but just so you know, because of hex, it would actually be 2d10 plus 2d6 from the hex, and then it would be plus 8 from your modifier. But you more than enough killed him, so.
gonna say, surely that killed him.
That's what you got for not letting me hit you and making me accidentally hit my friend instead.
Alright,
He made you do it.
the room is now clear, everybody. Congratulations.
I'm gonna
I
pick up
think-
all my arrows and
Oh, I
head
still
towards the
want all
chest.
this stuff.
Uh,
Wait, what was
now that
in here
Bulbus
again?
has a second, can I look at that smoky orb that I picked up?
Well, technically you got attacked right when you touched the orb. You didn't pick it up yet.
Oh, okay. I definitely wanted to pick that up, like to hold it.
Okay.
Can I have that orb?
Yeah, you can go pick it up. There's nothing
Sweet.
stopping you now.
Carkle's gone to bed. Wake me up in an hour.
I'm squinting my eyes as you pick
Taking
it
a
up.
short rest now.
I'm
I'm
Oh, it's
also gonna
good.
take a short.
The crystal orb
We would
doesn't,
probably-
doesn't feel like it has any sort of magical properties to it, but it does seem to have that gray cloud in it.
I want to throw it on the ground and break it.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, well, so
Oh, let's do let's.
Bulbus is
I do want to make
Bulbus's
you roll.
reasoning behind Bulbus's reasoning behind this is like this is where we were hearing the chanting coming from, right? Like
Yeah.
the chanting got louder when we came in this room. So, and I touched the orb, and then so Bulbus's reasoning is he's gonna slam it on the ground because that's got to be what's causing this, right?
Well, the chanting's gone, but
Right, but the house like reset. Bulbus's reasoning is like if you don't destroy the evil, it's gonna come back.
oh, I mean maybe. I don't know. It's good reasoning though.
Can I,
So Bulbus,
well, Bulbus is not the brightest.
Oh, real quick. So Bulbus, your strength was -1, correct?
Yes.
All right, and Silas, what was your minus?
Mine is currently at -2 after being touched.
And someone else got a minus.
Oh
right?
yeah, mine was -3 too.
Who is Karkle?
Yeah.
Callister.
No, yes.
Callister?
Very similar names.
Callister,
Callister, yeah.
-3. Okay.
health.
I just want to mark that
Oh.
down because it lasts
Yeah.
until your rests.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need a short rest.
So roll an athletics
Yeah, I'm dying.
to throw the orb on the ground and actually break it.
Okay, so
Just
it's
for the
minus.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
that wasn't a bad roll.
Not at all. Yep, you broke it. So congrats.
Sweet.
That crystal orb was worth 25 gold that you could have sold it for, but you broke it instead.
No.
So, but your
Amazing.
your character doesn't know that. You just successfully broke the orb.
Bulbous is very proud of himself and now goes to snuggle next to Carkle in bed.
Does he
Oh.
need
Focus.
25 gold? He's got like 15 of those gems.
So Daphne.
Yeah, I do have a lot of those gems.
Yeah. So Daphne,
Yeah.
as you look inside the chest, now that the coast is clear, you find a folded cloak. You find a small wooden coffer, and inside of it, it was already opened, and you can see 4 potions of healing. You find
No.
a chain shirt, a mess kit. Who's taking notes? Has anyone got this written down?
Oh.
I'm trying.
Which I gave you guys a nice layout. I don't know if you guys have utilized that layout yet. For notes. I thought it'd be easier because it sections it off and everything. But let me know when the note taker is ready, and I'll go over the list.
I was doing it, but you can start again. I got folded cloak, small wooden coffer.
You got one
You
folded
said mess
cloak.
kit.
You have one folded cloak, you have a small wooden coffer that had the 4 potions of healing in it, a chain shirt, a mess kit, a flask of something that you wouldn't know without identifying, a bullseye lantern, a set of thieves' tools, and a spell book with a yellow leather cover containing some spells inside of it.
Okay, I think I should have the thieves' tools.
And if you're taking notes, just to go over it again from up top in those chests you guys broke open, it was 11 gold and 60 silver with a pouch made of human skin.
I did get those.
The 3 moss agates folded in a piece of black cloth, a black leather eye patch with a carnelian sewn into it, an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles, and a silvered short sword. Okay. Which, Daphne, you're keeping that short sword, right?
Yeah, for now.
Silvered short sword. Just adding it to your inventory right now. Okay. So yeah, that's all the items you found. Does anyone want to examine any of the items or look over any items? Maybe cast Identify, anything like that?
Well, we should probably give the chainmail to whoever has the lowest AC.
So it's chain shirts, which I believe
chain shirt.
Chain shirt is medium armor. Double checking. Yes, chain shirt is medium armor. I mean, everyone's got base level like leather armor, so as long as you can wear medium armor, you can wear this. Except for you, Dante.
Yep.
And
well, neither can me or Bulbous, I don't think, because
yeah, you have to be able to, like I said, as long as you can wear medium armor, you can wear this. Except for Dante, because he's a druid and they only wear leather and wood. And I guess
so, Daphne, you should probably take it then, because you're more of the tank.
I don't wear armor, I don't think, do I?
You're in
No, as a monk, I think you take a distance.
Yeah. So
yeah, kind of.
that would actually lower her. That would lower hers.
It makes me worse.
You just keep it.
Does that help you? Or
I don't think it's.
My suggestion is probably Callister.
Okay.
Because he is only leather armor, and this would bump him up. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't, because you can only get max of +2 from medium armor in your dex. So actually, that would lower Callister's. Silas can't wear it. Carkle has better armor. Daphne can't wear it. Bulbous can't wear it. Dante can't wear it. Never mind. You're
Well,
on
if you're not proficient with it, then it's like you'd be at disadvantage with things, right?
We can take it and just sell it.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never had someone wear armor they're not proficient with, but I think there's like a lot. I think your attacks are disadvantage, attacks against you are with advantage, and stuff like that. So
That's weapons. I do believe you're not allowed to wear armor unless you've got the proficiency.
is it okay?
But what I'm
I
hearing is
believe.
it makes it more of a challenge.
The one time I looked it up, it was like way not worth it. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I can imagine. I put it on now.
Bulbous, what are you rolling? What are all these rolls? What are you doing?
Oh, the last 2 of them were short rest. I used 2 of my 3 hit die.
Oh, are y'all legitimately taking a short rest right now?
Oh yeah.
Are we?
I don't think.
Yeah, I think we kind of have to.
Well,
3
we
of
have-
us
I
have
just-
like.
I got 3 hit points.
Oh right.
If y'all want to.
Oh, I
yeah,
just found health potions.
I guess.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess hold on.
save them for combat.
With
I'm
a
gonna-
short rest, both
Oh.
of the warlocks get all their spells back, and yeah, you guys can roll your hit dice. Remember, it's hit dice plus Constitution modifier. There is only one bed, but there's the chairs in the other room, and there's plenty of things to sit on.
Oh.
So y'all are welcome to do that.
Kind of. I meditate, so I'll just sit in the corner.
According to this, it says I get 1 spell slot back. Do I get both of them, or do I just get 1?
No,
Get
all,
one. What are you talking about?
no, all spell slots through warlock.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's
Yeah,
all
I think you only get 1. Okay.
No, definitely
Hold on.
everything.
Let me double check. Maybe I'm dumb.
Wait, that. It's,
Warlock's the
you
only
must-
class.
You regain all expended spell slots when you finish a short or long rest.
Okay, cool. All right, fine. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Historical hunter or briefs.
Yeah, me thinking my short rest cheat sheet was wrong. Yeah.
Could we also go up this
Okay,
ladder,
so
or is it?
we're keeping the potions for
Sorry.
battle. We're
Or-
selling the
order.
chainmail.
Hold
You've
on
got
one
some
second. Hold on.
Feedback.
One second. Dante, what was your question?
Can we also go up the ladder, the secret ladder that I
If
found?
you do exploration, you're not taking a short rest. So, but I mean, you're fine. You the only thing a druid gets back from a short rest is is wild shape, which you haven't used yet. So, if you want to do a little exploration while they do this, you have a whole hour to explore, so we can do that for sure. So Silas, looks like you got 5 back. Did you want to roll another hit die? You have 1 more. Let's see, Dante. You roll a hit die. Well, is that a hit die you rolled there, Dante?
No, I thought it's something else, but I didn't take any damage.
Yeah, you didn't take any.
So
Daphne, are you doing hit die?
I'll do. Yeah.
Okay.
It's 1d8, right?
Yeah, 1d8 plus your Constitution modifier. So for you, it's plus 1. So that's 9 health.
One.
Do you want to roll your other hit die?
I don't think so.
I'm
No.
1 hit point off from being maxed out. That's so sad.
Oh, and also Daphne,
I
you
don't
get
think
your
it's
key.
worth it.
You get all your key back as well from a short rest.
Oh yeah, Monk.
But yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you. If you think you're gonna take another short rest later and you want to hold on to that hit die, that's fine. But when you take a long rest, you get your hit die back. So.
Now, do I want to use it for 1 singular point of health?
No.
Is it 1 single point or is
One
it?
sure.
It's like what? Yeah, because it
that's right,
was
Silas,
9.
That's right, Silas. You update your other
Yeah,
sheet and you come to your token.
Yeah.
I was
I
looking
need
at
to
your token. I'm
update
like, you
that.
need more than that. But yeah, Daphne, if you would
Oh,
like
go
to.
for it.
All right, Dante, you want to explore while they're doing that? You're welcome to.
Taking a
yeah,
nap.
can I take any precautions
Of course you
on,
can.
I don't know, stealth checks, or I don't know, try to be sneaky as I go
I'll
upstairs?
just go ahead and let you be sneaky going up the stairs. The staircase ends at a landing with a 6-foot-high ceiling of close-fitting planks with a wooden trapdoor set into it. The trapdoor is bolted shut from the side and can be pushed open likely from somewhere below, as you don't see any handle or
Put
lock
that
on
in.
the top of the den, or top of the trap.
Yeah, that'd be fine. He's not here.
Okay, so it's basically a trapdoor that would bring anybody from above over here.
No, it's on the ground. There's no handle, there's no lock or anything. You have no way to open it from the side you're on, but it's
Okay.
on the ground.
All right. Okay. Cool. Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, if I can't open it.
Nope, there's no way to open it from this side.
Okay. Well, okay. I think I'll wait for the rest of the party.
You can let them know what you found, though. That'd be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, I did already. You know, when I found it.
Well, I mean,
I did say.
You went in there and explored it, and they don't know about the trap.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So.
I'll let everybody know as soon as they're up.
Well, no one's sleeping. The short rest is like basically relaxing for an hour.
Oh, okay, cool. So there's like, guys, there's like a trap door over there. But I can't open it.
Interesting. I can check on that in a minute.
Did we take any thieves' tools? I believe from the lockers here. Maybe
I don't think we found any thieves' tools.
Yeah, you found
I think there were.
Yeah.
Which
Callister has them.
Who took it? Callister has the thieves' tools.
Oh, we did. Are you arguing to me? Cool. I'll take them happily.
Sorry, who took the thieves' tools? Who took what items? Is I guess the question.
I didn't take
any.
So
far, I'm holding everything, and then Callister took the thieves' tools. But I wanted to examine the cloak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do an Arcana check on the cloak. So Callister, I'm going to add thieves' tools to your list here. You can feel that there's definitely something about this cloak that's not standard, but it's hard to tell what because of the 3.
Okay. Keeping it with me. Or we'll see.
You can always let someone else look at it. There's also a flask with something in it, but you guys are unsure what.
I was gonna show the flask and the small book of spells. And I guess now the cloak too.
If anyone wants to do an Arcana check on the cloak and the flask, feel free.
I would like to.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll make that Arcana on the flask.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, everyone pick one item and roll your Arcana for it.
What was the first one? Not the flask. The other
one. Dante with a 9 on the flask. Silas with a 7. Neither of you understand what these items are. You just know that there's some sort of non-standard aspect to it.
Bulbous just said that he has to go to work.
Yeah, unfortunately, I work from home. I do have to get going here, and I'm trying to get some dinner beforehand.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to give you guys the 5 extra minutes. We started late, but if we want to wrap it up here and pick it up next week right here, we can do that with you guys in your short rest, and then we'll do these checks for Arcana and stuff once more.
Cool. Sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Cool. Thank you.
Just throwing the notes that
Had a blast.
guys 5 minutes. So, all right, yeah, take it easy, Bulbous.
Right, see you guys next week.
I'll go ahead.
See ya.
I'll go ahead and end it here, and then we'll pick up here next week with you guys picking up right after the short rest. And yeah, then we'll do the Arcana checks and stuff. We'll just say that it hasn't happened yet.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right.